Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. We got the whole gang here. Jim is gonna be here tonight. Welcome him back.
Oh
yeah, Jim.
Heyo.
Stab on him for the thing. we drink to your health, Jim. We drink to you and your fatherhood. How's it been being a dad? Is it the experience, everything they say that it is?
How
is it, Pops?
It's cool. I mean, it's been weird in quarantine because I see her all the time. So,
sounds like a nightmare. I mean, oh God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's been good. It's been good. We watch a lot of cartoons. Got her into Betty Boop recently.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And she's gotten into. I don't think anyone knows about this, despite that I think we're all How to Train Your Dragon fans. I don't know. I don't want to speak for everybody, but
fuck that movie. That movie's crap.
Oh,
Wow.
There's this show on it called Rescue Riders.
Oh yeah. I know there's a few different shows. There's like Riders. There's like the Dragons one that was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Well, this one's different because the kids in it can understand dragons, but only certain kids. So the dragons talk.
Huh.
So it's like Dragonheart?
Yeah, but like dumber.
Okay.
Did you know there's like 5 or 6 Dragonheart movies?
Yeah. I saw the first
I saw the first one in theaters. I didn't know that Did Sean Connery show up for all that, or did they?
I don't think so. I think most of them were just direct to video.
Was Sean Connery in the second one?
He
was too busy making Sir Billy. He was too busy making Sir Billy. All right.
Is there seriously 6, Paleo? Or are you just like?
I think because I saw the 5th one. Right now. I saw the 5th one at Walmart, and I was like, wow, there's 5. And then I swear, like a few months ago, I saw a 6th one. They're like reproducing in Walmart.
Make a video where you do Land Before Time 2 versus Dragonheart 2, Land Before Time 3.
Yeah.
We really
do it.
That's the content we all need right now.
Yeah, we really do.
Actually, I raised you one. So apparently there's another franchise that I was told about recently that it has gone crazy with sequels. The Swan Princess franchise. Apparently there's like 8 or 9 of them. I didn't even know.
What?
Yeah, go figure.
No, you know what I learned recently? I don't know if you guys remember this movie, Iron Man, but they made like all these movies based on that movie, and then there are other Avengers movies. You should check them out.
I don't think it would do well, dude.
No,
that'll never work.
Nobody even knows who Iron Man is.
They made one about Ant-Man even. It's crazy.
Whoa.
No, they would not.
Straight to DVD, right? Straight to DVD. There's no way that would do well in theater.
Yeah.
There's a sequel to it.
Next, you're going to tell them they made a fucking Guardians of the Galaxy shit. Get the fuck out of here. No one wants to see a talking tree and raccoon. Get the fuck out of here. Nuts, people. Insanity.
Anyway, have you guys been?
Oh, good.
Bad?
Whoa.
I guess.
Because you've been watching She-Ra.
If we're just getting right.
It's like he's so bad. He's been watching She-Ra, so he's had a rough week.
Who's
been watching She-Ra? Hero's trying to finish it so we can have a discussion on it.
Mm-hmm. It's really okay. It's okay. Really, it is. It's okay.
I think She-Ra's got one of the most boring intros I've ever seen.
It's ridiculously.
It's not good.
On the verge.
Not to like harp on it too much, but like I think I told you about this before. If not, it was someone else. But like, Catch is supposed to be like the villain is looking up the one or whatever, and like it pans to like her, and she's like looking down all menacingly, and like you're supposed to look up in like a menacing manner. That's like what villains do, but it's like 2 frames that she does it in. I'm like, that looked terrible. It still looks terrible. It looks terrible every episode. Like,
she should be like, contact Madhouse, contact an anime studio, have them make the intro. I don't know.
And then like she was like, oh no, Catra, and then she just like,
hey Adora,
and then that's it. And then there are people next to her. I'm like, this is like the laziest like intro ever, and it also sounds boring. And
season 3 was good, but then everything after
really
that was
good. Like legit. Season 3 is quite good. I was very interested.
Season 3 is good. Then it goes. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, like genuinely, I would was thirsting for the next episode in season 3. I was like, oh, that's some good stuff. Like, I don't know. But
yeah, Vicky, I remember that too.
Right now, I'm just kind of like, I'm more than halfway done, so I was like, I should finish. But it's something that I have to remind myself. It's like, oh, I should go watch J-Ron. What's that?
Dude, I really want you to finish it just because there's two massive things I really just want to like talk about. Just hear your opinion on because I'm just like, no, I'm not okay with this at all.
And it's not, I just want to reiterate, it's not bad. It's just okay.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. I was like more into it. I've kind of calmed down on it. It was like a 7 when I finished. Now it's probably like a 6.5. I don't think I got as pissed off as some of the things that Jax did.
Oh yeah. No, I'm mad about it because I'm just
whatever.
No, it's like one of those things where
I would be mad if it was like an 8 or a 9 and then it fucked up. But like when I was only like on a 7 going in, I'm like, that's kind of expected when you're a 7 to do something stupid.
See, the thing with me is with that, the episodes, I was just like, okay, I can sort of be okay with this if they reference it later on. Cause I'm like, okay, because like Hero said, like season 3 is just great. Like I love season 3. But then like later on, I'm just like, okay, so are we going to talk about this? Is this okay? We're not. And then like at first I was like, okay, yeah, show's good. But then like I started thinking about it more and more. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting like irritated, like thinking about, it's just when you finish, we'll talk. Okay, there we go. That's all I'll say.
What about you, Jax? What have you been up to?
I'm filming my Goku Tough Like the Tunes finally, which means I have to get up at 4 every day this week, which I did. And I do my workout in the morning. Then I have to do my afternoon one. And then I have to do my night one, which was very fun, very tiring. But I didn't get to take my nap today because I had to take care of my pup and stuff like that while parents are out. And rewatching through Rise of Tmnt again because it ended recently. But yeah, I'll talk about that later. And yeah, pretty much that. That's all I'm doing. What is Saber doing?
Oh, sorry. It's my holding.
Remind me to break it. When we go over there, Paleo, we're gonna break it.
No, we can steal it.
He does this when his parents come over and they're like, "What is this?" Like,
we can share it. Know how it is.
They're like, "You're on YouTube."
I'm sorry. I got the old school plaque from the 100,000.
Yeah, now they don't match. You have to get rid of it.
Yeah, you got to start a vlog channel and get 100K on that.
I got to start over. All right, so whose turn was it now?
I was just going into order where I see Jim's next.
Jimothy.
Oh, didn't I talk?
I'm going to that.
Yeah, I'm.
I guess you did.
Should I talk?
But you can talk more.
Oh, okay.
We miss you, Jim.
Yeah.
Talk.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just still in quarantine, making videos, doing stuff with the kid. We watch, showing her lots of movies, so that's been cool. Showed her The Incredibles, which she was only interested in the action sequences. So all the, parental disagreement, independent movie things aren't so cool with the kids. I don't know, guys, but yeah. But yeah, I can't think of much else. Yeah, making YouTube videos, working with Saber, all that good stuff. Saber tried to hit on my mom today. I guess that happened.
Wait, what? Really?
Jim just keeps going on and on about being a dad, and I'm like, what can I do to outrank him? I can become his dad.
Oh my god.
He was being horny on Maine about my mom on Twitter, and I was like, "Stop!"
Oh my god!
I'm gonna be real with you. I know what you're referencing with my Griselda tweet. Is your mom's name Griselda?
No, it's just an easy joke. That's all it was. I was like, this will be funny. I was a little worried. I'm like, I hope no one goes, "Geez, Jim, that's too far." But nobody. The only thing that was funny is I posted, "You're like, send me your mom's digits," and I posted 8675309, and a couple people I'm not sure knew what that reference was.
Yeah, it was like, that's a song.
But the Zoomers are like, I don't get it. Who was it?
They're like, don't post your mom's number on Twitter.
Jim's just like, I'm a dad. I'm not old. Jesus Christ. I know how Twitter works.
Oh god.
That's a good. By the way, you can use if anyone writes scripts or anything, you don't have to use 555. You can legally, I learned this a long time ago, you can legally in a screenplay or a cartoon use 8675309 because it's already out there.
804-335-10051. Okay. I'll remember that.
Wait, I think you just said a different number. Was
Yeah,
that your social?
That was that freaking song. That came out a long time. I don't remember what it was called. It was like, that fucking smiley face. 804-335-10051. LOL smiley face. LOL. Yeah, that song. That's what I was thinking.
Weird.
Okay.
Remember when you had to text to get like a ringtone?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember in the 2000s on MTV, there would just be all these ads for like, if you want a ringtone of...
Yeah. That's
it's been a while.
It's like Family Guy ringtones.
The Family Guy ringtone one was on all the time on Adult Swim and shit. Yeah. It was a goddamn nightmare.
What were those devices where it's like a song on one device and it would play like a really awful...
Mini clips.
Mini clips. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, we need dance. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, dude.
I see a lot of super chats coming in. Just so you know, super chats will be answered at the second half of the show when we go into Q&A. But you can send them as you like. So thank you for the super chats. Going on to Saber, what have you been up to?
I've been working on vegetables. I've been working on furry girls. I've been working on Josh Won the Promised Land Reanimated. I bought a puzzle back in April, and it finally arrived a week ago.
I finally finished it. I finally figured it out.
What's the puzzle?
Is the puzzle of... What's it of? Is it of furry girls or vegetables?
Yes. No, it's of like the Zodiac, but I put it on the table and I was like, I put it away. And I'm like, when it arrived, I'm like, what is this? My puzzle from 4 months ago finally arrived. So it took a while. I announced a project, Josh Won the Promised Land Reanimated. We had over 750 submissions for the role of artist and anime. I went through all of them so far. And folks, if you're in the chat, if you're an artist, an animator, or someone who is the creative type who can offer something to this, because there's some folks who are like, hey, I can put on a lion outfit and recreate a scene in real life. And I'm like, I love it. Yes, let's do it. I'm a big fan of mixed media. Some folks who had like stop motion. Some folks who are like SFM, editors who can actually move the models around and do the versions on SFM. I'm like, yeah, nice. I love it. As long as it means a lot to me when someone's like, hey, I'm not an animator, but I can do this. And I'm like, I like it. That's variety. And you've got gumption. I admire that.
There's a few that had like,
how old are you?
What's that?
He's smoking a pipe.
There
you go. You see.
You ever watch something and a word is said by a character that sticks with you?
That's shallow and pedantic.
Yeah, thank you. So that happens with Gumption, where in like StarCraft 2, there's a battle scene where this like old StarCraft Cardinal's like, I admire Gumptions, and I'm like, ooh. That sounds cool. That one.
Oh, how
with the pipe. Has to be with the pipe.
I admire your gumption, son. Nice.
What you say, sir?
Tell me son one more time.
One more time, boy. Okay.
There's actually a line for. I've been listening the hell out of the Hamilton soundtrack like these last 5 days. I can't stop. It's good.
I need to finish that shit.
It's good. It's on Disney Plus as far as watching the play. It's good. It's really good. I know that there's things where it's like, it's overhyped, blah, 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 blah. Haley, you watched it, right?
No, I still haven't watched it.
Watch it on Plus. I'm curious to see what you think. I know you mentioned before that you feel like it's so overhyped that it can't be good. So I'm curious to see what
I didn't say it couldn't be good. I just said it's so overhyped that I'm going to be underwhelmed.
You said, and I quote, if this isn't good, I'm going to kick an orphan.
Whoa.
Sounds like something Paleo would say.
Right?
Why do they still let you in that orphanage?
Damn, Paleo.
He's just looking for an excuse. It's not his first orphan.
I'm not an orphan. I'm just an only child.
What's
damn, Paleo?
No, but
I think I'm the only child here.
Yeah, even amongst your friends, you're still the odd one out. How unfortunate.
In my mind, you take your huge stack of Patreon money, throw it at the orphanage, be like, bring out a kid. I need to get this out of 10. And then you
My Patreon stack
And
is
you're
that
like-
huge.
Just adopt a
so
sibling.
dumb.
Sir, this is $8.
well, you get them in ones.
I got a
You get them in
surplus of
ones, so-
orphans. You can get them at discount price. Just go to Orphan
They're like-
Costco, buy them in bulk. When one gets hit by a car, you just pull the other one out of the packaging.
I
Keep
mean-
going.
It's hard to
Family friendly here on POS Podcast.
It stands for piece of shit. That's what it stands for. Oh man. So surprise, by the way. So I want to bring something up. You know how the Nostalgia Critic talks about stamps.com as like his sponsor for his videos?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I didn't know that.
I've been approached by stamps.com to do an ad.
Whoa!
And I'm like, whoa. But I actually looked them up as a company.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. They're a publicly traded company, and they actually are on the stock market, and their stock is $300 a share.
Jesus.
That's 100. That's like a ton more than Nintendo. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's Stamps.com doing? No wonder why they got the Nostalgia Critic in their pocket. They're like, meh.
I mean, he's the reason. It's Nostalgia Critic means money. Look what happened to Stamps.com. Look what happened to Hasbin Hotel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was like the day
Exactly.
after gets picked up by A24.
Yeah, green light.
Which we'll talk about that. Let's move. Let's hear it from Tom, and then we'll go into topics.
Yeah, I've been working on 3D printing.
Nice.
Making cool things. Jax, I don't know if you ever found the figure that I sent you.
No, I didn't find it. I found the image of it, and I found the
wow,
shirt.
That's unfortunate. It was wrapped in like saran wrap. Maybe you threw it out.
I'll go look through the thing again,
All right,
because
all
I
right.
would not throw that out, man.
All right,
I would
all
not,
right.
you know me. I would proudly put that back there with that little.
I'll have to send you another one.
Yeah.
Also, I got into, speaking of retro things, I'm gonna start flash modding iPods because
wow.
quarantine does boring things too. So I found this pristine, mint condition but broken iPod that's been in a case since 2004. It still has the sticker on the click wheel that was never taken off.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
nice.
I'm gonna rip it apart and put a micro SD card in there, and it'll be indestructible. Go watch Dank Pods on YouTube. He does videos, like he's this really funny Australian guy who just rips apart iPods and other MP3 players, and he's really entertaining. Highly recommend Dank Pods. Great YouTube channel. But just been doing that. Not doing any video games. Feel like I've ascended to another layer of consciousness. Like just no longer having that distraction
Mhm.
and just working and making 3D. And I finished campaign 1 of Critical Role. It's like 115 4-hour episodes. Powered through that.
Ascend you to a different plane.
Yeah, literally. Like Vecna himself, I've ascended to godhood, and it's great. If you watch Critical Role, you'll get that reference. That's what I've been doing.
That's
Been
not
3D printing. I just 3D printed
After learning how long
Game
that
Boy
is.
Color back. Just played at 1.25 speed. You got nothing but time, Paleo.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
This screenshot you just sent terrifies me.
So
That's-
is all
that
the
is-
economy based on Doug Walker making
Yeah.
videos?
Nostalgia Critic releases a video, stock shoots up.
And can
80
Nostalgia Critic do
$80
a,
price.
can Nostalgia Critic do a video on like the Federal Reserve? Maybe we can start like undoing inflation.
Ooh. Yeah, but it would all be about like when I was a kid in the 90s, the Federal Reserve wasn't so bad.
Right. Remember
That's my
back when I was a
nostalgia.
kid, you can get double mint gum for actually 25 cents. It's not even 25 cents anymore.
Dude, if you think the inflation rates are bad here in America, in Caucasia, they are off the charts.
Oh, wow.
Don't- Thank you.
Gasca has like a 40%
wow.
COVID infection rate. It's really bad down there.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I
Wait,
mean,
Jim, you've seen Caucasia. Have you seen Taboli Flea yet?
Have you seen Suburban Nights?
no.
Apparently, the
I
Suburban Night
might-
was awful.
Yeah.
I might do another one this year, but I did a lot of because I reviewed all of every time Nostalgia Critic would review a Spider-Man movie, I would review Nostalgia Critic's review of
That was so
his-
good.
I watched all of this, Jim, and I was just laughing. It's so true. Because he doesn't
'Cause he-
understand
he like doesn't really get the Spider-Man movies at all, and he likes Amazing Spider-Man 1.
One.
is his favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
That's his favorite.
Insanity.
Which the stock of Amazing Spider-Man 1 went up. So I was like, wow.
Oh God. So where do you think that Sony got the funding for the PS5? That just saved them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miles Morales game.
I mean, they're actually going to give him stimulus money just to keep, Channel Awesome keep going.
Say what you want, but Doug makes the best meme material when he does his ads. Where there's that one where he's like pointing at the computer and freaking out.
Yeah, he's like,
I love that.
What was? Sometimes I wonder if he does stuff because he knows he's not good, but he knows he's bad enough that'll go around the internet. Like the wall thing.
No. I think Doug is oblivious. He doesn't know. He just makes.
But you think that honey ad? You think that honey ad isn't on purpose to be a meme?
No, I think Doug just thought it was funny, and that's what it was. Like I don't think he's.
Wow.
And it's not that I'm not saying he's not deep. I just think he's like, yeah, I want to do this. He just doesn't come out or high water.
Sounds like the opposite of deep to me. That sounds a little shallow, actually. If I was going to put a word to that line of thinking, shallow. Just throwing it out there,
I respect that he still trucks on though. I do.
I mean, yeah, of course. It's incredible.
I
His career is
respect
long and storied.
I respect that he stepped on all those people. None of them will talk to him anymore.
That being said, in regards to that though, it's like that was dumb. I think Doug can be dumb, but as far as his videos go and his brand of comedy, I'm like, this is a shitpost gold mine. I love it.
I would just love, in my mind, I thought about this the other week. If someone is applying to work for Doug Walker, they're like, well, what kind of YouTubers do you like? And they would be like, oh, I like you. I don't know if you've seen Lindsay Ellis, but she's really great. And I've seen. And he's just sitting there like, yeah, okay, cool. This is me now. Because that's happened. I'm sorry, that's happened.
Yeah,
it has.
All right.
Can I do like a 5-second tangent? Literally 5 seconds.
Go.
Bulbasaur is half poison type. I just found that out.
What?
I thought
How
it was
do you
just-
know?
That whole line is half
poison powder.
Yeah, he has poison powder, dude.
But
He
then-
takes full damage from psychic attacks. Where have you been?
But then with Pokemon that knows certain attacks, what's that Zebra that can use lightning and fire, and it's not like those types of what? I don't know. I thought it was just grass. Anyway, go ahead.
No.
I was just doing my Go ahead.
No, hero.
All right.
Much like Bulbasaur himself, he just took like a ton of psychic damage from that revelation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go on to topics. I guess we can go ahead and start with what was mentioned earlier with Has-Been. Has-Been Hotel being picked up by A24.
A20 fucking 4. Horror, but not just horror, but yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
a bunch of independent
crazy
films from them.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
It hasn't been, not to make this cool announcement lesser, it hasn't been picked up by a network or a streaming service. Yeah, but it's a good sign. But sorry, not to be.
But it has been.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll have the same. Because I was talking to Hero about this the other night. Do you think they'll keep majority of the voice actors for the show then, or will they be okay?
We got 41 million. That's a huge number. So I think it'll just be the same, but expanded. But I'm curious because A24 has relationships with Apple. Primarily, which I don't think would want Has-Been Hotel, and I don't want that because Apple wants to be all audience.
Because they do have a few TV shows that they have produced, and lately for the last all of 2019, pretty much they've produced shows on HBO and Netflix. So if anything, they would probably be on the either HBO or Netflix.
Because I know that they have relationships with Apple and Amazon, but I didn't know about Netflix, but I'd assume it's either Prime or Netflix. But they haven't, I don't think they've pitched it to anyone. They're probably just developing it at this point. So
what I imagine the tricky part is because that's part of the transition of going mainstream is this weird realm of what was, we see the internet YouTube as an alternative to that. but now you're seeing all this viewership go to YouTube. So I'm sure Viv's asked herself, like, is it even worth taking off YouTube? I have massive viewership, tons of support. I've been able to monetize it, and I have complete creative freedom.
Right.
But that being said, making a full series, that's going to require some coin.
It might because Netflix, I know the CEO said that their biggest competition isn't HBO or another streaming service. It's actually YouTube and Fortnite. So I think it would. No, he's actually publicly said this. This isn't like
It's
I'm not
true.
joking.
If you want to go like
so
the time sink category of just throwing away your hours of your life.
Yeah. So I
Those are
think
the three big things.
I could see Netflix picking it up. You know, they could go like, "Hey, this person, 40 million's a big number.
It's huge.
And, you know. I mean, some of those
The
people
double
might have watched
whammy
it
of taking
twice.
it away from YouTube and giving it to them.
Yeah.
I honestly think that if an executive with half a brain would go, they're doing something right. Because I've theorized that Viv, I mean, she comes from the Hot Topic era with Invader Zim, and she's never like let that part of her go. If anything, she's incorporated it into her creations. And I see on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and YouTube, I see OCs. You know, who's my husband hotel OC? I'm like, you've done something right when people are making OC characters of your creation. You're doing something right. And I think there is an itch of like the angsty teenager, like, oh, here's my hell OC or whatever. And she's satisfying that. So if I was an executive, I go, okay, this can maybe require some spit and polish, but you're doing something right. We want you to do it. Like, keep going. Like, you've captured an audience. They are here for it. And we're going to make some big fucking money from it by funding you. So let's
bring on the angst.
Oh, no. If you were a Has-Been Hotel, like, fan, and you're an executive, again, with half a brain, you go, we can monetize the fuck out of this. I sound like a white guy right now. Money!
All the merchandise, it'd be crazy. But
dude,
if they listen to
Topic, like when you go in there and just see like an Angel Dust hoodie or something, like, oh my god, backpacks, they're laughing their ass off. Oh.
I made a joke in jest to the voice actor to Angel Dust, Michael Kovac, I think is his name. Michael's his name, but something about, I forget. I jokingly said you should make an OnlyFans for Angel Dust. And I'm like, that could fucking.
You think you make it just like fucking voiceover, like fan art and shit? Like, oh my god, dude. Mike, do it.
I gotta copyright that shit now.
Do it, Mike.
Wait, who owns the patent? Saber.
Patent pending.
Whatever. I'm excited. I'm a huge supporter of the organic online independent creator, because fuck the machine and welcome to the machine.
Right.
So
I hope they don't get fucking chewed up and spit back out by that machine, you know? There's always the risk going this path.
I think
you give up a lot of that autonomy. Viv seems like she knows what she's doing, but there's always that risk that you sign the wrong paper and your baby's taken from you.
I'm sure she's got a lot of offers and she considered it. And probably has a lot of folks who like have her back saying, let's wait. She probably has a lawyer, I'd imagine, at this point to wait.
I certainly hope so.
So I was going to say, like, looking at the kind of things that A24 like has under their belt, I'm like, they have a lot of like stuff that's
out
quality.
there.
Yeah, very out there.
Yeah. And they do support creators.
Yeah.
I mean, they usually, the one thing about A24 that people don't like to talk about, but it's true, is they basically go to a film festival and like, what are the two films that are the most talked about? I'm going to buy those. And then everyone, when they get released, goes like, man, these guys have good taste. What's that?
Oh, yeah, that's so true.
So I think that's pretty much what they did. But look at the creators they worked with have made multiple films with them. So I think it shows like, sure, they do that, but they at least, help keep those creators going,
It's just so cool though, because like a lot of these folks who work in Has-Been Hotel, like I know of them. We talk on Twitter occasionally. I wouldn't call them friends, but definitely like acquaintances, and that's surreal. Where it's like, wow, that's go get it, guys. Like go make it happen. Good luck. Just beware of Hollywood. Beware of the pitfalls of lucrative contracts. And then you turn over the page and you're like, shit, there was a second page. I just relinquished full ownership. God damn it! But hopefully that doesn't happen.
All right.
Do you think Hell of a Boss will get picked up too? If they like,
I mean, if Has-Been does really well mainstream, that might be like one of the a caveat to it all. I'm gonna make an opposite of this. I'm gonna make my own Christian cartoon show called
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales. Yes.
It could be called like the
That's all, folks. Have a good night.
It could be the Cloud B&B, like an Airbnb in heaven. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute.
you could do.
Sorry.
Anyway, like moving on. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about.
Have done heaven. Opposite has been. Have done. I don't know.
There's like 3 things related to each other that we can all talk about. Since they all involve SpongeBob. So first of all, before we get into the shows, Sponge on the Run, the 3rd SpongeBob movie, which was originally going to come out this year in the States, is coming out in theaters in Canada on August 14th.
Damn.
So yeah, and elsewhere like on Netflix or something, like internationally.
So who wants to meet me on the Canadian border on August 11th?
Yeah, sure.
You mean tomorrow?
Let's go.
Is that tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Damn. That's
okay. I'll meet you on one side of the Niagara Falls, and then
get in your car right after this. Let's get over there.
They didn't close the border, right? We're fine.
Yeah.
For now.
Just wear your mask.
For now. They'll wise up eventually.
I bet if I wear a mask, they'll be like, "Oh, you're Canadian. Come in."
And
anyway, sorry, Taylor.
The other thing with SpongeBob, Camp Coral, the spinoff, the prequel spinoff type thing is coming next year on CBS All Access. Okay,
yeah.
For that service.
Fuck that.
And then just today, they announced that there's going to be another spinoff with Patrick.
Why?
Just
Why?
Patrick Star's show coming to Nickelodeon.
Look, I'm gonna say it. Patrick can't hold a show by himself.
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
It's not gonna be good.
Exactly. You can't hold it by yourself because, like, first off, like, I mean, like, even in the early days, like, they have Flanderized Patrick so fucking much.
It's ridiculous.
Like, it is
Like
insane.
he's not literally a bumbling idiot. Like he can do some stuff, but like he's just like incapable of handling anything.
Well, he's the enabler for SpongeBob. When SpongeBob gets dumb, Patrick is there to fan the flames and go, "Let's get dumber." Like that's Patrick, and it serves as it's like, okay, SpongeBob's already bugging Squidward. Oh God, now here comes Patrick. It makes it so much worse. Like that's Patrick's role. He's an enabler.
Yeah, he is. Like, hell, even in the first scene, like, even if he was enabling, it was like he was at least like trying to be smart about it. It's just like, this girl wants me to like have air at her house. Like, do you mean she wants you to put on airs? It's just like, I don't know. Like, when he goes,
like he could actually do wordplay. Like,
yeah, it's just like, oh my God.
It was just like a dumb person with the best of intent. Now it's just like you need a helmet.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dang, everyone in chat's like, it's gonna be Planet Sheen 2.0.
Oh fuck, Planet
I
Sheen.
think Nickelodeon just looked at like everyone accused them of never being able to launch a show that was SpongeBob. And they went, what if we just launch new shows that are part of SpongeBob? Genius. That's what I think.
So stupid.
I mean, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, at first with Camp Coral, because I know the animators have been like, hey, give us a chance. Like, we're trying to do this thing. And I'm like, fine, I'll wait till I've seen it. But this Patrick thing seems like Nickelodeon's like, look, Hillenberg's dead. We're going to make as many spinoffs as we fucking want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I will not watch any of them literally ever. Fuck you. Disgusting.
I mean,
die.
We had a question
when they cross. What? Sorry.
Oh, like I asked you, Jim, like no joke, like 8 months ago, might have been 10 months ago.
Yeah.
Where I was like, should we go ahead and start doing What's Ruining SpongeBob? And you were like, Sabre, my boy, wait. let them put the nail in the coffin first, and God damn it, you were right.
My thing with that, to explain why I said that, was like, you don't want to be like, man, Camp Coral ruined everything, and then it premieres and you're like, oh shit, this is good. Damn it.
You don't want MLP to happen.
Yeah, you don't want something like that. So to me, it's like, wait till the show comes out, and then it is ruined, and then you can. But I also think the thing with Camp Coral is different because, I mean, the reason it's on streaming is because little kids don't watch.
I see Lena like trying to see if she wants to like jump over.
Oh. But I think it's like Patrick, I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but we'll see.
No, that's dumb. That'd be a dumb show.
Nothing good.
So, Jax, you want to rant about something?
Yes,
that's Nickelodeon.
Thank you for
that's Nickelodeon related.
Give me a second.
Will there be spoilers?
For what? Ninja Turtles? No.
Okay, because I'm watching this. When I'm done with Harley Quinn, I'm watching this show next.
Are you actually gonna watch it?
Yes, I want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna watch it, dude. Because I'm doing like a massive video on like, because I literally since last year I did like I've rewatched every episode of the 1987 series, of every episode 2003 series, every episode 2012 series, and every episode of the Rise. So I'm doing like a massive comprehension video on like every single one of them, and like I'm gonna I already have the category. I wrote like a 15-page script of it like yesterday. I just got into a hype mood of talking about it because that last episode was fucking godly. So yeah, I won't talk spoilers of Rise, but I will talk about like just stuff like what I think is some bullshit. So recently, Rise of the Tmnt, which started in 2018, had its finale. Now, I thought this finale was a season finale, but like a really epic season finale. But then I learned that it's a series finale. And I was just like, well, that's kind of fast. Like, why the heck did you do that? Like, it's really fast that they're doing a finale like this. And then I learned it's just because Nickelodeon decided to fuck them over with like how they premiered the show. Like, there was just this thing where they would try to like show them the series and be like, okay, no, we're going to put it this time. No, we're going to put it this time. No, you know what? We're going to put it on Nicktoons. And they just kept fucking with the time. And then like they would not promote it as much. They would only like have it promoted online for their various like, various things, be like, oh, the TMNT Twitter will promote it, so they're good there. And so like they would just give it the shaft. And the thing about like Rise of TMNT is like, fight wise, it is some godly stuff. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people who's biased because like literally I will be the first one to tell you, like when I first saw Rise of TMNT, like as a TMNT fan who just finished the 2012 TMNT series, which is a great series. The TMNT 2012 series, like all of them have something they're great at, some that they're the goats at. Like the 80 series has the best theme song. It's iconic. Literally everyone knows that theme song. 2003 has the best like style and designs for what they like do with their characters. Like Shredder is the best damn design. 2012 has scenes that will make you fucking cry your heart out. Like it's just, there are so many emotional scenes in that series that it's just like, oh wow, this is really good. Rise of TMNT, god tier anime level fights that you watch. Now, the problem with this is, I will say this because I was talking to Hero about this, is it's not like, okay, for example, here's the one, Spectacular Spider-Man, right? That is a show that unanimously everyone loves. That's just a great show. But a lot of people were talking shit about it first because of the character designs. Now, Rise of TMNT was in the same camp. You just finished 2012 TMNT, which was a really good story, with had a lot of serious themes, like a lot of dark things too. And it was like very well played with some comedy. Then you have these designs. It's like, okay, they're switching up. That's completely fine. They're switching up the designs. They're making it look like this. Then you watch the first episode. The first episode is very Nicktoonish with its comedy. It's very modern day Nicktoonish. All the turtles in this one are acting very similar to each other. Like usually, you know, you have Leo, he's the leader. He acts like a certain way. In this one, he's voiced by Ben Schwartz, and Ben Schwartz, while I love him to death, is very
every
Ben
blue
Schwartz
character.
Yeah, exactly. Blue character. Sonic. Basically, Leo
Dewey.
is Sonic and Dewey fused. All right, that is it. Like he makes jokes all the time. He is very much that. Raphael, the aggressive one. In this one, he's the leader, which a lot of people were like, "What the fuck? Why is Raph the leader?" But also, like he is like he's not as angry as usually is, because he's very much like the one who is the big bulky one. I'm like the angry one. I'm the tank of the group and stuff like that. This one, he's the leader, but he's just doing a thing. Donnie, best character of Rise. I'm just gonna say that straight up. Like Donnie, like they improved on Donnie, and Mikey is just everyone acts as similar, so Mikey's just perfectly fit. So all of them are doing great. Splinter is a major downgrade from the 2012 Splinter, who is the best goddamn Splinter. And anyone who says otherwise did not watch that show all the way through, so shut the fuck up. And then it's just like no, I'm so passionate about this, because this show, the first few episodes of the show, if you watch like either 2003 or 2012, because those are the ones people always argue about, like those are one, because like it's pretty much everyone is so tribal about TMNT. Like the old people who are like, oh, I think the 80s is the best show. Oh, I think I grew up with the 2003 show, that is the best like TMNT show. No, I grew up with the 2012 show, the best show. It's like, okay, someone who's watched all of them, I can tell you like overall quality wise, 2012 probably beats out 2003 in certain areas, but the first 5 seasons of 2003 are really fucking good. But here's the problem with Rise. Now Rise started off very Nicktoonish with this comedy, was very like sporadic with like how the characters act. It was very like goofy writing wise. Like I'm not gonna have any bias there. Like the first few episodes, especially if you follow one of those series, it'd be a put off to you. Now, if you stick with it, the series gradually gets better. It starts adding like freaking awesome characters. It starts adding like throwback characters. Like there are freaking references to the goddamn Red Sky arc of the 80s series, where it's just like, oh my God. Like if you know that, then it's like amazing. But it's just like, wow, that's cool that you brought them back to make them do this. It is like they gradually add more and more story, and it becomes a lot better. And it's like, oh my God, this show is amazing. Like the fight scenes, like I've said it so many times before, it's like some Kill la Kill anime god tier stuff when they go do the fight scenes. Like this is no contest the best fight scenes of ever any TMNT series. But that because of the designs and because of the fact that it was a combination of a few things. It was a combination of, oh, I don't like the designs, they look weird. Oh, I don't like the fact that the comedy's like this. Oh, I don't like the fact the turtles act like this. I don't like the fact that like they're only 11 minutes instead of 22-minute episodes and stuff like that. It's very Nicktoonish and all this stuff. That's when Nick will do this thing, because I heard this from a few people, is Nick does this thing where it compares a show's like lifespan, like how much they want to promote it, to like SpongeBob reruns. Because like their most popular show is freaking SpongeBob, of course, but then they also have that superhero show, that Henry Danger show. Like I don't know, but something like that. And then they also have like Loud House. So those are the only shows that they have for, their main thing. But everything besides that is just not as it's just like, oh, we're not going to give you as much love. We're just not going to give you as much love. So with Rise of TMNT having its series finale, which was amazing, go online and look it up. You can go look up the very thing right there. You can see that it is very well done, but it was canceled because they pulled the Korra thing with it. They pulled the XJ9, like My Life as a Teenage Robot thing with it. Like they didn't promote it enough. They canceled it early, and they just were like against it from the get-go, which is really fucking sad to me, because this show was just so well done. If you just gave it, like it fumbled at the beginning, but really caught its footing and then like picked up. And that is just like absolutely sad to me that they like did that whole thing, because it's just but yeah, I love TMNT. I'm interested in what they're gonna do with the movie, because they have a movie coming to Netflix apparently with it. So hopefully that'll be like, I don't know, Turtles Forever 2, and Turtles Forever is just pretty much Spider-Verse before Spider-Verse was ever a thing, because like the 2003 Turtles met the 1987 Turtles, and then the 2012 series, the 1987 ones met the 2012 Turtles, and then like this one, they could have them meet all each other and it'd be freaking epic. But yeah, damn shame. Nickelodeon, you fucking up, and karma's a bitch. So yeah, this is what you get. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, I just wanted
you gotta do it.
Yeah, I wanted Jax to finish his rant. But I was gonna say thank you to Missy, who donated $100 through Super Chat.
Can we do the race thing?
What race?
Missy.
Saying randomly throws support at Paleo. I never catch him live. Well, thank you. Yeah, Missy is like a regular over at the Semi Perfect podcast, which is on actually this Wednesday, because since we had a
hurricane last time.
Yeah, we had a hurricane last time, so we're on like a off week. So, but thank you very much. Like I said, if you have questions for Super Chats, we'll answer questions at the second half of the show. Yeah, thank you, Missy, for the support.
Yeah, dude, you rock.
When is the Animorphs level rant? for the TMNT coming.
Oh no, watch my channel.
Soon.
No, dead ass. No, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I will do, Tom. I will make you so fucking proud, okay? Because I will, dude. I literally wrote down 15 fucking pages of like 1987, 2003, 2012. Because like so many people are just like, oh, I've only seen 2003. I've only seen 2012, and I'm just like, no, I will fucking tell you exactly where their strengths are and their weaknesses are, because so many people let nostalgia bias fucking come through. Like, I am going in on this TMNT video. I will show everyone. Like, it's just, I'm going in. Like, there's just so much stuff I want to talk about with it, because it is just like, because it's like, oh, you can't, because I noticed this bias with so many people, because I was watching one the other day and I was just like, all right, bro, you clearly have a bias for this series over this one, or like you didn't watch this one all the way through because you're referencing something that was very clearly stated in season 5 of this, but you didn't talk about it, and then you're just like trying to work a thing, and like that always just gets to me when watching TMNT stuff. So I'm just gonna freaking go off on it. But yeah, yeah, man, I will.
I'll say ready for the lecture level of mind blowing.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna suck to get all the animation for it, but yeah.
So moving on, something also kind of Nickelodeon related. Ren and Stimpy is getting a reboot on Comedy Central.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep.
Yeah. We've done this before.
Without John K.
Yeah, without John K this time. But still, we've done this before.
No money on it.
It wouldn't have
John K. Yeah. Well, it's going to be more of a kids one. It's not going to be an adult party cartoon. It's going to be like the original.
Like Comedy Central?
So I was like, yeah. I thought it was more of a Nickelodeon thing than a Comedy Central thing.
I thought it was going to Comedy Central. Yeah, getting revived for Comedy Central.
Well, it's like, because all the shows like Beavis and Butthead and Jody are going to be sold off to different streaming services. So I assumed Ren and Stimpy might be one of those. But I don't know. It could be, I'm sort of like, I'm mostly against this. But it's also weird because Ren and Stimpy was a huge brand when I was a kid. Like for a long time.
It was.
That was like the show that changed everything.
I still have an old magnet of Ren and Stimpy on my fridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. But I remember when SpongeBob came out, everyone didn't like SpongeBob because they thought it was ripping off Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, because like when that first came out, I was like, this music sounds familiar. It sounds like it's from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
I mean, there is one song that is literally in Ren and Stimpy that is also in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still want to know what genre that music is because it's very nice. It's a 50s housewife at the grocery store music.
They did a lot of that music for Whose Line Is It Anyway? Where it's like the secret agent game, the shopping. It's a shopping game, and they use that as music. So yeah, dun 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 dun.
I use it all the fucking time. Yeah.
I was like unironically to listen to that kind of music like on my free time, but I don't know what you call it.
It's called Happy Go Lively if you look it up.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I just call it Happy Go Lively.
Oh, that's the name of the song.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like whatever genre that counts as.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm just looking at stuff at random. Remember that movie Blazing Samurai that was supposed to come out? It was basically an animated Blazing Saddles.
People got mad at me for not remembering Pan made a video about this. So
yeah, he did.
I was like, I totally forgot that this is a thing.
Yeah, he did like that movie, that video like recently, like in the past like 6 months, I think too.
No, it was like a year ago. Don't make this worse for me.
Yeah,
it was like a year ago.
You have no excuse, dude.
Because I was like, this is weird, whatever. And everyone's like, what about the Pan thing? I was like, what? Pan? What did he do? I mean, it sounds like really dumb, but I still haven't rewatched Pan's video, so what's the deal with this thing anyway? Is it just like Blazing Samurai or Blazing Saddles, but with cats?
Yeah, with cats and samurais. Yeah.
Is there more to it?
I don't know. I know there was like a lot of big like actors attached to it though.
Yeah.
But apparently it's back in production. So.
Good for them.
And it'll come out next year.
Where?
Where? In theaters, maybe.
You think there'll be movie theaters? Paleo, you're cute.
Drive-in theaters. Yeah.
I think there'll be a society.
So an update on the Animaniacs reboot. That is actually premiering November 20th. We actually have a release date now.
Yeah, but it doesn't have freaking the Mink girl in it.
Yeah,
so
Minerva
that.
Mink. Yeah, she's not gonna be in it.
Yeah, fuck that. What about Hello Nurse? Yeah, I bet that's gonna go over well today. Yeah, no, that's not.
Apparently, Slappy's not gonna be in it. Like Slappy
fuck
the
it.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
Fuck?
exactly.
What's the point? What's the point?
Wait, what is the actual the reason for Minerva not being in it? Is because she's too
Furry.
She's too furry.
she's too furry?
No, yeah, I think that's.
I mean, like, is that really it?
I think it's honestly okay. So like, I remember reading something. I don't know if it was just someone making like a comment or something like that. It's just like, she was too over sexualized for blah 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 or some bullshit like that. And then they're like, we thought it would be better with that. Sort of like the Miss Bellum bullshit for the Powerpuff Girls reboot, something like that. Where it's just like, yeah, we're gonna cut the shit out of this.
Miss Bellum was even more frustrating because I was like, that's the joke.
She's
a powerhouse of a woman, but you only see it like that's the joke.
Well, it's also, I don't know, like I guess I never thought of her as like over sexualized. Like Minerva, like, yeah, that was that was very sexual.
That was
but
obvious,
like
yeah.
Miss Bellum, it's like, no, she's a strong, powerful woman who gets shit done, but can also like don't have to. I don't know. It almost feels like they're hiding it. Like, she can't have curves. Get rid of her.
They took Miss Keen's boobs away, so fuck them.
Like I said, it's going the opposite direction. Everything that's top heavy becomes bottom heavy now.
Yes, which honestly attracts, like, I think more attention. I'm like, God,
yeah, I mean, like that freaking girl from
like on her waist, like, oh my god,
shit.
I miss Miss Bellum.
Every female character has the thickest of thighs in cartoons now.
Yeah, they're gonna make the mayor thick now.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Pretty good.
That woman is so fired.
That woman is so fired. Oh god.
The mayor was great.
Hey man.
I'll literally watch Tom Early as a fantastic character.
Yeah.
One of the best episodes of Powerpuff Girls was when they were on that cloud and they told the town they could take care of the monster themselves.
Yeah, I love that episode.
Oh, yes.
How absolutely inept, where they're like, well, we'll get rid of the monster. Yeah!
We'll make it too soggy.
We don't know. Yeah!
That's still relevant today. When I watched that, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is too real for me.
It's so
Even
real.
now.
It's just like, why don't you put a toaster in the bathtub? Well, stupid. Why would I want to go to the bathroom every time I want to make toast?
So something I've been watching, by the way, is the Harley Quinn show on.
Yeah, great. Bane's the best character, along with Ivy.
Bane. I think Clayface is my favorite. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
and also like there was real fast. I at first, like whenever I heard Joker, I'm like, oh, you're not Mark Hamill. But I'm like, wait a second, you're King Candy. I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, it's King Candy. And honestly, within like
Alan Tudyk?
2 episodes, I was hooked. I think he's also the voice of Clayface. He is a great voice actor, he nailed it. He owns it while also feeling familiar to Joker, but adding like a new kind of Joker. Mm-hmm. And I love it. I love the entire hero villain dynamic because there are moments where it's like, fuck you, Bane. Well, fuck you, Aquaman, or something like that. Like, it feels like a mature version of Powerpuff Girls. We don't have like Mojo shopping at the grocery store. And they're like, Mojo, and he's like, it's my day off, or something like that.
Or like fucking Superman, like just being like so like dorky. He's just like a cat up a tree somewhere. All right, you know how I roll. Let's get sushi. Shit like that. It's fucking like
it's good. It's good. It goes to show that DC animated.
Well, I really gotta see it now. Now that you said it's like an adult Powerpuff Girls. Okay.
It really is, Paleo. Like it's so good. Like every time Bane is on screen, I can't handle it because he keeps doing the I talk like I'm
body. I am the shadow of your there is a. I cry laughing. There's a scene where it has these villains doing flashbacks to Harley, where you got like Penguin, Riddler, and they're like, "Yeah, Harley, you failed. And Bane's like, you can't even understand him. And I'm like, that's hilarious.
That's so great. Bane, I love that Bane. And they got his mask right. They didn't fucking show his mouth like every other cartoon. That is a big thing to me. Like, just keep his mouth covered. Beautiful. Amazing.
I love it. I've been actively marathoning where I'm like, no, whenever I get free time, I want to watch this show.
Have you got to the Dark Side episode yet?
He's in the show?
Yeah, you saw that clip. You commented on it.
I'm not upset. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in it, but I just finished the Mr. Freeze episode. So
okay. No, because like the only reason I brought it up because I remember you commented on it. Like you said, this is why I have to watch this show.
I'm excited.
Okay, yeah.
All right, tangent over.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about some delays for things. So
Delays in 2020? No.
Didn't see that coming in 2020.
One more thing, real fast. I've realized something also. I think I have a thing for girls, cartoon girls, who have like Lapis and Ivy kind of like this weird nose thing where they have a longer nose, and they're also a little bit of like the tough girl. I like that kind of character. All right,
Ivy's hot as
Wait,
fuck.
doesn't Baggy have a nose like that?
Quiet. Save it for Friday.
So yeah, Paramount pushing back A Quiet Place 2 and Top Gun Maverick to next year. With a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 coming in 2022.
Well, it looks like they moved that out of the danger zone.
Wow.
Kick him.
Good one, Jim.
Thank you.
No.
I just came up with that.
And I'm sure Jim knows about these too, where Disney's delaying the Avatar sequels. And
Again.
like, pretty much all their stuff. Like the sequels to Avatar are like never coming out.
Never.
Yeah, they're never.
Well,
just like fucking the New Mutants. I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
They have it. They have the Avatar sequels going in a way where it's like you get an Avatar movie, you get a Star Wars movie. So every year it's either Avatar or Star Wars through all of 2020. If we have a society by then, which is debatable, but if we do get to that point, we will get Avatar Star Wars till we're all, really super old, and we're just telling the cartoon community to get off our lawn. So.
And also speaking of Disney, this is a big thing. Mulan is releasing next month on Disney Plus. If you already have a subscription, you still got to pay for it for $30.
Look at this clown buying Mulan for $30.
I got so much shit for that tweet. Oh my god!
Wait, what did you?
Oh yeah, for the whole thing about the actress supporting police brutality.
Yeah. I'll run down a few. Apparently, I am being brainwashed by the CIA. I support imperialistic America, and that's it, because I apparently said that in my tweet.
Wow. Well, you have said that before, so this is all true.
Listen, all right? Don't stand in the way of America. That I am racist to Asian people, I'm sexist to women, that I want people to lose their jobs because of me saying...
The movie's done. What are you talking about?
I got a ton of shit for that, where folks are like, wow, you just want people to lose their jobs, don't you? Way to go. There are people who need to eat food. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? What kind of logic is that? It's like guilting, like, why didn't you watch Endgame? There are hungry children from these families. I'm like, what?
Wait,
it's a movie.
Because you said the thing about how she agreed with the police and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
She apparently her uncle or part of her extended family are part of the government that was moving through Hong Kong to suppress the protesters, the ones who worked for the Chinese government for the CCP. And to be fair, hey, I could be wrong. I should acknowledge this. Maybe she's being forced. I do not envy anybody now who has.
I will say that has actually been from real news sources have said that that's a possibility. So that's not.
There's that one guy today in Hong Kong. He was like apparently some billionaire tycoon who was very vocal about the Chinese government taking over Hong Kong with that new security law. He got arrested today, and he was a billionaire. So when you got billionaires getting arrested by the CCP, you're like, oof, they got you under their fucking thumb. And listen, I'll just say it. America's got fucking problems. It's got fucking problems. My God.
Oh yeah.
But at least not to the point where I can at least hey Trump, hey, fuck you, you know? I probably will live to see tomorrow. But if you do that to Chinese officials, ooh, that's bad. So, well, I'm sorry, not bad. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
So my obligatory fuck you to the Chinese government, and also fuck you to American government. Fuck you to just assholes in general. So there we go. Sorry, I just want to get off my chest.
So yeah, Mulan's $30.
Anyway, on my channel, I like all governments.
It's like that one meme with the astronaut who's like, wait, they're all corrupt. And it's like, always has been.
Yeah.
Right. It's impossible to exist in this society and not participate in things that were not corrupt.
It's like that image where it's like, society could be improved somewhat, and yet you to participate in it. Like,
yeah. Oh God, it never ends.
But yeah, I'm not gonna buy Mulan.
No.
Like $30.
So
We are pirates.
Well, you can just wait a year from now. It'll be out on Disney Plus probably anyway.
Wait like a day, and you can torrent it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Pirate,
Tom, you got it.
If you pay the $30, you basically then you don't just get to rent it. It's like you own it, but then you pay rent. You basically
you pay rent on
$7. Yeah, but
physical media is the only way. It's the only way.
Here's the thing: there's two things that are scary
Mandalorian.
about this. One is that when Disney has said this is a one-off, a lot of reporters talk to people who were at that call and people who helped, refigure Disney Plus so they can have this pay structure. And they've been like, we worked too hard for this to be a one-off. So I don't think it is.
Oof. Oh yeah. There's a whole thing I saw yesterday about them like, oh yeah, they have no plans to make a 4K release of Aliens. And I was like, what?
No, they're ending 4K for everything. Probably. I don't think they're going to do 4K.
Like as far as
Marvel,
like physical
Pixar
releases.
and stuff. Yes,
but
that's over.
Can I say something real fast? Talking about like Disney and stuff. So there's that entire. I was thinking about this yesterday because like with the Owl House and with recent animation, there's been a rise of LGBT representation in cartoons, and I was like, who was the first to do it? Who was the first to do it when it wasn't popular, or at least was kind of like still taboo? Because now it's becoming normalized. That's good. And I'm like, I guess Steven Universe was probably the first real big force to push through. And I decided to type in first LGBT cartoon character. And all I saw in the Google search was that stupid Cyclops from Onward. Just,
oh, wow. Wow.
The first one ever.
I'm like, God damn it.
The first one.
What? Well,
yeah, in 2020, the first LGBT Cyclops appeared. God bless Disney.
The pandemics really like took off around that time. So let's all blame the gay Cyclops.
The gay Cyclops and Baby Nut were the reasons why the pandemic broke out.
It's their fault.
I blamed OK Boomer Girl, but.
Whatever you say, Boomer.
Boomer, Jim.
When did Korra come out? Was that 2014?
It's 15. Korra.
No, it was 2014. It was 2014. The end of 2014.
I could have sworn Korra ended in 2015.
No, it ended 2014 because I remember because I just did a fitness transformation video and it literally came out like the weekend after, and then like yeah. So that one was 2014 when Korra came out is like lesbian, but like when did Steven when was it official that like Sapphire and Ruby were actually a thing, but like besides them like hugging on each other?
That was in the finale of the season 1, which was in 2015, I believe.
I feel like it was pretty clear. Like as soon as they split and they were like getting back together and like laughing and singing and whatnot, I think pretty much everyone was like, "Oh,
okay, all right."
Yeah,
like
that was like the beginning of
much established
2015
at
at
that
the end of
point.
season 1.
Yeah, because like I'm not even making a joke about this, but like because since the creators of Korra had that whole saying of just like, oh, you weren't watching the show with like a you were watching the show with a hetero lens or something like that. Like I try to watch shows just like, okay, is this a relationship or is this a friendship between these two? And then sometimes I'm just like, okay, it works. Like, you know, freaking Marceline and Gumball, and freaking Loud House and other shows like Kipo, amazing and stuff like that. But then like there are other things where just like, is this like actually genuine or is this just because we want brownie points? And it's just like there are certain times
That's a hard.
Yeah.
Especially as someone who's not bi or gay or lesbian, I pretty much like have to. Like I can't watch a show without my hetero lens. Props to you for being able to do it, but like I that's how I am. So
right.
I
watch.
I have a TV. Your TV doesn't have one of those filters where you can change
one of those filters, the lesbian filter. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like it's like this motion smoothing. Hetero lens, gay lens. Check it out. You must have an older TV. You need to change it.
It is rough though, as somebody who's watching with quote unquote a hetero lens.
Right.
There's like somebody is just like they're gay now or they're bi now, and you're just like, I didn't see that coming one bit, because then you have to take that stance, and then people
like
they'll get all kinds of things. And
no, because like the thing is, like I'm glad we can talk about it, like open, because it's just like there are certain times where again, like it's just like, no, that was extremely well done. Loud House, extremely well done. Kipo, Steven Universe,
Adventure
Time also.
Adventure Time, yeah, exactly. Those are the ones where it's just like those were really well done, set up. But then like you have things where it's like 7 seasons in, and it's just like, oh, by the way, this person gay, and it's just like,
or 8 years after the show ends.
And it's something like that.
It's unusual because, like, I mean, I'm a white hetero guy. Like, mainstream entertainment's been catered to my demographic for a fucking long time. So I want to at least approach this saying I could just be in the wrong mindset. But at the same time, I like to think that, you know, like to people who are LGBT, like my girlfriend's bisexual, Paley, you're bisexual, Jax, you're gay. And on your right with me, bro. Fuck, bro.
No.
All these gay guys are like, God damn it, Saber, you got my hopes up. You got my hopes up. But honestly,
aren't you bi too? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that? See, there we go. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting it.
We're all gay a bit.
My question to the folks who are LGBT, it's like I would imagine.
Hear that, guys? So we're all a little bit gay. You all have a chance with Jax.
Oh yeah. No, I'm only gay for Chris Evans. This is some people in the chat would think that. Right?
Yeah. I'm only gay for
far.
I'm only gay for Chris Evans so far. Also, Angel Dust. Also, Paleo. Oh, so you know.
wait, Saber. So what you're gonna say? Because I think
I'm sorry, Saber. Go ahead.
I would imagine that because like this is the thing. When it comes to good storytelling versus pandering, where it's like, oh, the gays are now the mainstream, so we have to incorporate that and really shove it into our narrative. And I would like, and I'm curious. Like I'm just gonna say this as someone who's an observer. I'm like. Do they want that? Like, is it at this point? Is it like just representation, or is it good representation? Like Gumball and Marceline, I love them. That relationship.
Bubblegum and Marceline.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think.
Yeah.
Mordecai, fucking love
Gumball. Because Jack said Gumball earlier, and I'm like, that's the gender bent version. Yeah.
Bubblegum.
Mordecai and Twilight Sparkle.
Mordecai and Twilight Sparkle. Starlight and. Yes, here we go.
There was airplanes and night skies and shooting stars.
I can read you the wish right now.
Genuinely though, I'm curious. Like good like in Kipo when that happened, I was like, whoa, that's
Kipo did it so well. Like they should have. It was felt so natural.
It felt incredibly natural.
I have had not the argument, but like I've had the conversation with people who are in the LGBT. because all I really want is for it to feel natural. When it doesn't feel natural, then it feels like it's pandering and they want brownie points. And that's when I get upset. Still, I am, on the cis hetero line of things. So some people are like, why does it need to feel natural? Or why do they need to explain it to you? And that's a different story. That could be an entire argument in of itself. Sorry, go ahead.
Regardless, I think the main thing, and I think is that if you're a little kid and you're not like seeing that on TV, and then you're really curious about this stuff, or you are gay and you finally see that big moment in Adventure Time or something, I think that really matters to you way more to these little kids than I think we realize, because I think we're talking about how it's integrated and all this stuff. But I know from like watching little kids, if they see someone like them on TV, whether it's like their same gender, their same race, they get so happy and excited. And I think like more of it is for these, part of it is kind of like a bit soulless, where they're like, this is another demographic that can get into our show. But it also like helps get these people, get anyone who sees that kind of representation excited and happy, and gives them a lot of pride and confidence and things like that. So
sure, definitely.
Well, I
think it's like I think it's like important, especially now that we know that. I mean, we knew it before, but we sort of just ignored it. But now people are paying attention to it and having all these more dialogues. And if they're like, oh, we should have more representation, things like that. So
I do want to say that I feel like I want to acknowledge that, like, I don't know, I want to hold LGBT relationships to like this insane standard where it's like, okay, some guy and a girl dating in the show, oh, whatever. But it's like a girl and a girl are guiding. I'm like, where's the fucking writing? Like, sometimes they just are, and that's fine too. I guess, I don't know. I feel like I'm critical right now of folks who might be pandering, and hopefully we'll get over that quickly, and it just becomes normalized representation on with our lives. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah. It's hard to not have kind of that pandering mindset in your mind, because it's like just of the age that we grew up in. Like it extends even to like like for me, it's almost like jaded outlook ever. But like if I see like a commercial on TV, I'm at parents' house because I don't really watch TV anymore. But if I see a commercial on TV and it was like a black person, an Asian person, a black person, and like a Latina, I'm like, I'm like, I don't believe that is the group that you just happened to find. I feel like that was very like you can't make me believe that.
They do that in advertisements because, again, it's like we want to make sure everyone's represented so we can get all of their money.
I mean, it's like, to be fair,
it's companies. I don't trust companies. They're not genuine.
That's basically the problem.
If you all went to Checkers,
there's your first mistake.
I mean, I like their fries, but okay.
I mean, every time I go to Checkers, the representation.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, that kind of, it's like, if it's all white people, I'm like, where's the minorities? Like, it can't win with me. And I literally am aware of that, but it doesn't change how I feel about it. If I see a bunch of minorities, I'm like, oh, pandering. If I see all white people, I'm like, where are the minorities? You cannot win. And that's just like the way I was raised. And that's sucky, honestly.
There are moments where I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, we ever break down simple human things like, okay, like sex, where it's like just two human flesh sacks smacking each other, or
just why do I into meat?
It's just meat flaps, or it's like, oh, you are black and I am white.
Therefore don't like this.
So that's how I was taught in my Christian school.
You're white.
Science, but I guess like. Okay, I
was gonna say something that Saber and I have watched a lot of that I think does it well without feeling pandering at all is Craig of the Creek, because it just feels like this is just this neighborhood.
Yeah. So, there are these two girls who are girlfriends in the show. I love them. I love their chemistry. I love how they're both goths. They're adorable. I love them. It's so well done. Craig of the Creek, by the way, good show. Really good show.
Nice.
This topic could be an entire podcast, like, honestly.
Yeah,
probably was.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
No.
Next, I guess we can talk about a few trailers. So
Before we do, I want to talk about the Geneva Convention. All right. So, I'm sorry.
This is Saber. Every time he's like, Jim, what ruined the Geneva Convention? I'm like,
You can't shoot soldiers when they're stuck in trees, Jim. It's not right.
So yeah, we'll go on like for a few more minutes here before we go to Q&A because we're at 10:18. So at 10:30 we'll go to Q&A if we can't get through everything. So Bill and Ted Face the Music, that had a trailer. And is it releasing next month or this month? Jim,
the thing is next month.
It's the 28th. They sort of kept announcing dates, and then for a while their date was like a Tuesday, and then they went, oh right, that's a dumb date. So now it's the 28th on demand and in drive-ins wherever there's a drive-in or a theater that's open.
Okay,
basically.
cool. Yeah, I saw the trailer and it looks like it might be fun. So
if you watch there's a featurette that features the daughters a little more, which gives you a better focus on what the movie or what I think the movie will be like, which was pretty nice.
cool.
No, okay. Cool. I still need to watch it, Bill and Ted.
There's a trailer for that.
You like it, Jax. You should check those out.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fun movies. I think there's.
I heard the second one was mixed from my friends because my friend was like, they were like, no, you should watch that, and then my other friend was like, I mean, it's all right. So, I don't know. I'll check them out.
They were both about the same for me.
It's like 3 hours if you watch them all, both of them. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check them out then.
So there's a trailer for the Fungies. I think that's coming out this month.
Don't say that. Only I can say that. You can't say that.
Fungies.
Yeah. What did you say?
But yeah, it's a show coming to HBO Max. I think it's like produced by Cartoon Network. And it looks like it's more of a show that's aimed towards smaller children.
Yeah.
But it does have like a
Coco Melon.
It does look like it has an interesting world to it. And I also heard like BMO's voice actor in it.
Oh, the voice actress?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
What
was she? Was she playing like someone main, or was she just like a second?
I think she's a main character.
Oh, cool.
Then Infinity Train Book 3 comes out this week. I think on Thursday. I haven't watched the trailer yet because I want to be surprised by it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the boys trailer because I want to be surprised by it.
Let's see.
Hero really affected me with that fucking trailer thing. Like ever since I think the first movie I didn't do that with was freaking Infinity War. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna watch any trailers besides the first one. Like after that, and then like after that, I was just like, yeah, fuck trailers. I don't watch them anymore because they give so much away. Like fucking Godzilla King of Monsters. I'm so glad I didn't watch that. That shit gave so much away.
Oh, it did.
Like, it gave so much away. I was like, I'm so glad I held off on that shit. Sorry, Saber. I love you, bro.
I mean, I still watch the Antarctica scene with Ghidorah and Godzilla like once a week. I love.
Yeah, fucking Kevin.
Wait a minute. Should we talk about how we started a Godzilla podcast? And it was really cool?
We did do that.
Oh.
It went live this week.
No, but like, did we talk? We haven't talked about it on this podcast, have we?
No, we
I
haven't.
don't think so.
We have a new Godzilla podcast called Squadzilla. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
Yeah, we're the
Jack's
Ghidorah heads.
favorite.
We aren't the Squadzilla. It's purple. We're not the YouTube channel that is called Squadzilla that doesn't talk about Godzilla.
Yeah, really dumb,
Yeah,
really dumb. Help
there's
us
another
overtake
channel
them
called
in the
Squadzilla.
algorithm.
What kind of stuff does the other Squadzilla make?
They make like
Normally-
video game bullshit. No, I'm not making this bullshit. I haven't watched it.
And I have.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Start beef with them. Do an episode where you just review their channel and how bad it is for reviewing Godzilla stuff. Start a beef. That's what you guys need.
Yo,
This is
we're almost at 3,000 subs. Here, chat. Go check it out. Squadzilla.
yeah. Go.
You can't.
Oh, hey, Landy.
I promise the audio in the podcast sounds much better than that.
Whatever that fucking Ghidorah sound. Yeah. But it's fun. Like we all we're just like me. Basically, the premise is like since me and Tom have been watching Godzilla films since we were little kids, we're watching through all of them again with Saber, who's like only seeing like the new mainstream one. So it's like a fun. Like he gets to see him like firsthand, and then like me and Tom are like, oh god, we want to see Saber's reaction to this shit because it's like there's certain ones where it's just like, oh my god, like he needs to see this one.
I think they're coming out every other week, right? That's the plan right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
So we got a bunch already recorded. We'll probably be recording a new one tomorrow. Question mark maybe.
Let's do it.
So
Cool.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be one I might have to bust out.
That one. Oh
might
yeah,
get,
good
might have
old
to get some
Manila.
alcohol for tomorrow, just because it's gonna be a rough one to get through.
Oh yeah, Drunk Saber would enjoy tomorrow. He'd be laughing his ass off.
true.
Oh god, yeah, he would lose his shit. But yeah, that was our thing.
It's good. It's fun. Check it out.
All right. Another trailer I haven't watched because I don't want to know anything about it is The Boys Season 2, which comes out. Yeah, in the first week of September.
I refuse to watch it. Every time I see it like appear,
I see it like on an ad somewhere. It's like, no, I don't want to see it.
No, get out of here. Yeah, like all I know is they're on an ocean, and I'm like, fuck's sake, I don't want to know anything. It's like that fucking video. It's just like, man, you messing with my vibe. Like I don't want to hear about ocean. All right,
I can feel your vibrations.
Your vibrations are making me indicate that some dramatic's about to happen, and now you just spoiled this whole fucking movie for me, man.
I just watched this today, actually, the Phineas and Ferb movie, Candace Against the Universe. The trailer for that.
Out?
No,
Out?
no, it's not out
cool?
yet. It's
What's
out
cool?
Next month, I think.
Me and Jim would pay
Okay,
$30
cool,
for that.
No, it's just gonna be.
Oh
on,
yeah, I
on
tweeted
Disney.
that.
It's just gonna be on Disney Plus. So
I was like, I would pay 30. They should switch it because
just switch it from Mulan's to Phineas and Ferb.
I paid $30 for freaking Phineas and Ferb. I love that show.
You got $60 right here, and we'll both make videos. We promise.
Yeah, we will.
August 28th.
I got my
So
Disney on the back burner.
Oh yes, people keep asking me about Saddle Rash. We gotta do that at some point.
You know what's so funny? It's like I was watching like these things of like, these people remember like these fucking pilots, like Welcome to Eltonville and other bullshit Adult Swim. It's just like, so you saw all those, but you didn't see Saddle Rash, not once. I saw Saddle Rash like multiple times as a child.
My favorite part of Jax's love for Saddle Rash is not only does he like it, but he gets upset if other people don't know it very well. That's the funny. When we were at MomoCon and someone's like, I remember that. And you're like, yeah, but you don't know it like me. The guy was like, I don't.
That is my toxic trait. It's like, shut up. You don't know it.
The guy was like crying. He was like, I love your videos. And you're like, yeah, you know.
Because the guy came up to me after the panel, or no, he was like, does anyone here remember Saddle Rash? Like, yeah. All right. What is your favorite character, Saddle Rash? Like, oh, I don't remember it like that. But it's just like,
God,
I just like
look at Jax playing gatekeeping his own fandom.
I just want to know about it.
that you love Saddle Rash so much is just hilarious.
I literally watch Saddle Rash once a month. That's not even a joke. I literally do now. Yes, I have it on my computer. It's right there.
We need to do this review at some point.
All right, let's collab.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be cool.
A few more things. Apparently, speaking of Ren and Stimpy earlier, there's going to be a documentary, and it's going to go over some things about John Kay. Apparently it's already been like screened in places.
Yeah, played at Sundance and
yeah.
I can't wait for that to come out to tie in with the Ren and Stimpy revival. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little surprised when they announced it because when they made the announcement that because there's been trailers for it before. It comes out, I think it's the 18th. I forget the exact date, but it comes out this month. But the first trailer more focused on the Ren and Stimpy part, and the recent trailer. Because people were like, you're not going to talk about John Kay? What's going on? And the second trailer is heavy into like, hey, John Kay's awful, by the way. Yeah. So, and that fan art Fairly Odd Parents thing. I see people in the chat talking about that someone's Fairly Odd Parents fan art ended up in the Happy Happy Joy Joy trailer as well. That was a thing.
Let's see. Tom, I wanted to see what you thought of this. The Battletoads trailer, because it's like 2D animation in it.
Yeah. They revealed that a while back, right?
Huh?
Didn't they? Didn't they reveal that like a while ago?
Well, they revealed it quite a while ago, but the trailer, I guess it's not the release trailer, but like the trailer to announce the release date. Yeah. Oh. Malik Webster, just donated $100.
Oh, nice, Malik.
Says, I've been going through changes in my life recently. I might not be around for podcasts as much. I just wanted to thank you guys in the Brony community for being around when I was at my lowest. I just want you all to know that you helped shape the man I became. Oh, thank you. And thank you for being around for the podcast. Like I know you've been a viewer for a long time.
Yeah,
dude. Hope you're okay. Wish you the
Hope
best.
you're doing, man.
Yeah, wish you the best. Good luck.
Really cool name, by the way. Malik Webster's a cool name.
That is a cool name. That could be a band name too. So
It really could. You're right.
He's like, thanks, my mom gave
like
it to me.
Right.
It could be like Alice Cooper's a band and a person. You could do that. That's a thing you have.
Yeah.
I mean that in a nice way. I wasn't insulting.
Yeah.
I'm very serious. You have a cool name. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer, Tom?
I haven't seen the new trailer.
Yeah,
Should I? Is it something? Is it insulting? Am I going to be mad?
No, I think people are being like really critical of it.
I remember when it was revealed like immediately, even like when we were watching it, like people were like, "This looks so crap and bad and dumb."
Yeah,
I don't
But it comes out.
I had no problems with it.
Yeah,
I thought it looked cool. All right, I'm looking at the animation. It looks like a cartoon. I like cartoons. Yeah. There's color. There's animation. There's dialogue that I'm not paying attention to, so that could be bad. The fighting looks good. It's flash animated, I'm assuming. They're puppet animations. I see nothing wrong with this.
You're not nostalgic enough to be angry about it.
Yeah,
Are you angry about it?
No, I'm fine. I think
people are saying like it looks like a Nicktoon.
No, I just found it funny that you can see where you're going on the motorbike episode.
Battletoads, a grisly, realistic take on a concept that I missed. Sorry, we need to get fucking Sucker Punch up in here to Ghost of Tsushima redo this fucking Battletoads game. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is a grisly tale of loss and pathos. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, but it comes out on I think next week. I think next week it might come out, or it might be this week. I forget what the release date was. But it's like free on Game Pass if you can just like subscribe to that and then not subscribe to it.
It costs like $1, I believe.
Yeah, if you're like first time trying Game Pass, you can just subscribe for $1. Then the last trailer I want to talk about before we go into Q&A is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. I'm excited for this. It comes out next month. And it's actually rated TV PG, so
people are gonna get eaten.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Is that a spin-off of Jurassic Park where all the dinosaurs are younger?
No, the kids, just the kid. It looks like a Scholastic book series based on Jurassic Park.
Which I would have read. But yeah,
right. It's like zoo books.
It takes place. Yeah, it takes place during Jurassic World when shit goes down.
That's weird.
Yeah, because it's like one of those things where, because I've seen like zoos and aquariums do this where they have like a camp for kids to go into, and this just happens to be like.
Is this an all ages thing? Because you said it's PG.
Yeah. It's
so
animated.
While all their parents are getting brutally murdered by dinosaurs, we're gonna have a fun all ages romp.
Yeah. Well, look at the trailer. Like they're avoiding dinosaurs and everything.
Oh damn! Yeah. So people are gonna get eaten.
The thing is like Jurassic Park is like, this might sound crazy, but it's still like a movie families watch together, and I'm sure like the 7-8-year-old sees this on Netflix and it's their favorite show. I mean, it's like what's happening with
It's going to be
the
my
show I
favorite
was talking
show.
about before, Rescue Riders.
I
Well,
get
it's
it
going to
from
be
a-
Paleo's.
I get it from a
Paleo's
marketing
going to do 3
standpoint.
videos.
Oh yeah. They're already.
There's
got
gonna be a first react and a season
Yeah.
review, a video essay.
You
What
know
to
that
expect from
Star
season
Wars
2.
guy who was crying at the teaser trailer. That's gonna be Paleo in
Right.
like 2 days. But no, like I get it from a marketing perspective. I just mean like the internal consistency of the world. I thought it'd be funny just to have like murder over here and then like over there. It's like kids having a good time. It's just kind of funny. But if it's more tense than that, then I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
They could
'Cause
get
the,
into the restaurant and be like, "Wow, no one's stopping us from eating all this ice cream. This is awesome."
Yeah,
It's like a comedy cut, right?
it is kinda- is that- it is kinda
happy music, and then back to the smash cut to like someone getting eviscerated.
It is kind of strange because the character models for the humans look stylized, but the dinosaurs look more accurate to what they do look like in the movies. So it's gonna be kind of weird.
Okay.
But I'm excited for it. Like Jurassic Park / World is like the only franchise I like anything of. It's like blind Star Wars fans that like everything that Star Wars likes. That's me with Jurassic Park.
Right.
We all have our one thing that's just
I'm trying to think of what mine is. What is my blind thing? You tell me.
Is it like Boy Meets World? Wasn't that
Yeah.
your thing?
Yeah, but Boy Meets World, no, because I'm not gonna watch Girl Meets World.
Oh yeah.
Sexist.
Like literally, like almost all of Boy Meets World is like fantastic. What a really good show.
They'll reboot it. Give Disney Plus a week.
Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World, Dog Meets World.
All right.
They're like, what happened to the girl? I don't know. She died. It's man.
They
Meets
can't
World
bring that
now.
show back. It's enforcing the gender binary. We can't have that in 2020. You know.
Dude, if they like, listen. If they brought back Boy Meets World and the main character is non-binary, there is like a gajillion things they could explore.
Wasn't the girl?
Baby World.
Wasn't the girl in Girl Meets World was non-binary? I thought.
Was she non-binary?
I
don't
never
know.
Yeah,
watched
she came out as no. I mean, not on the show, but I think the actress.
Oh, the actress.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't count.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But, like,
That's a
if
pretty
If
bold
that doesn't
show.
count. If it's not in a show, it doesn't count.
That would honestly be a fascinating show because I don't have like any perspective from a non-binary individual. So like if that was a show, I'm sure they have a lot of troubles that they could go through, right? That would be fascinating.
I mean, after
Because
this,
Boy
I'll
Meets
show
World
you
is
how
all
to
about
fix your
getting
TV,
back
so you can do that later.
Like Boy Meets World is about like getting into the nitty gritties of like how shitty life can be sometimes. Like do it with non-bi. Why not? It'd be fascinating.
All right.
That's my pick.
Oh, whoops.
World.
Things got a little robotic quickly,
Yeah.
so they might have gotten that for the audience
Mine are
here.
being tagged.
Anyway,
Saber's doing a Rise and Tmnt video. Oh, I see you, bro. Yeah, you better do good on it, or else I'll be on to you.
They're turtles.
Yeah,
I like turtles.
Real cool. This look cool, but I don't know this character. I'm looking forward to it.
Raffatello?
Raffatello. So this guy shows up with like spikes on him. I don't know why.
Leah Angelo.
I'm looking forward to it.
I don't understand.
All right, let's see. We got some super chats here. So Q&A time. So super chats, we got a lot of them for questions. And we'll see if we can get to any on Twitter. Daily Teen asking, describe one of your latest dreams you've had. I've had a lot of weird dreams lately. It's hard for me to remember them though.
What was it? Oh no, I forgot. It was very interesting though.
I had a dream that like there was this weird virus and everyone was trapped inside, and the United States responded really badly to it, and it seemed like there was no end in sight. Thank God it was just
Whoa, bro! I
really
did that
scary.
dream too.
Oh no.
Wow.
We've had a connection ever since 2016, the last time we saw each other.
Yeah. Did you have that dream where you're in the Pizza Hut and we were hanging? It was you and me hanging out, and then these ninjas came in and we fought the ninjas.
That's just a Tuesday for me, so I don't know.
Pizza time.
Or it was.
Okay. It was. Yeah. True.
Austin asking, Jim, what about the steak you ate for your birthday?
Did I?
Did you eat steak?
I don't remember this. I had pizza.
Sorry. Did you have steak pizza?
Steak and pizza are very easy to confuse on Instagram. I can understand.
I did have steak for my anniversary, but I didn't have steak for my birthday. I had pizza. So, yeah. True story.
From Edit Man, Jackson probably answered this. What are your favorite Dragon Ball games?
Best Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, 2, and 3 I had a lot of fun with. Budokai Tenkaichi, like 2 and 3, really good. Fighters is amazing, of course. Dragon Ball Advance for Game Boy Advance. And
Game Boy Advance.
yeah, Game Boy Advance games.
I actually tried that on
Sonic Warriors for GBA.
Yeah, Super Sonic Warriors is fucking goat.
And 2 for DS.
Super Sonic Warriors 2 for DS, amazing. Chef's kiss. Also, DBZ Shin Budokai for PSP, great game because they what's great about these games is they have like their own story that they're unique. Like they're not just like the typical we're gonna go through the Saiyan to Buu saga for every 15,000th time. Like they've done it like God knows how many times. So yeah, definitely that.
Is the Saiyan to Buu saga the World War II of Dragon Ball's games? Because how many World War II shooter games are there? Oh my god, I'm my mind.
Okay, so we go through the full Dragon Ball Z story in Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 1, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Dragon Ball Burst Limit, Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 and 2, Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku 1 through 3. Technically, the third one's called Boost Fury. It's just ridiculous. They go through, and then freaking Dragon Ball Kakarot recently is just going through the same thing. It's just I know, all right, I know how he turned Super Saiyan. I know how he killed Kid Buu. I know Vegeta turned good. You don't have to tell me, okay?
Feel when you realize that Dragon Ball Z games are just the Madden series for nerds, where it's just the same game over and over again. Fuck.
Oh god. Oh god.
Blocky Oxwinkle. That's a great name. Here to ask how everyone feels about Kevin James.
He's all right.
He's the king of
Kevin
Queens.
James, and
I don't know.
Should I feel anything one way or the other?
Paul Blart.
New guy. You should check out his YouTube channel. I don't know what King of Queens is, but on YouTube, Kevin James' new channel is blowing shit up, guys. You should check it out.
I don't even know if you're kidding because
I don't know if you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Check him out on YouTube, guys. Subscribe to Kevin James' YouTube channel. I'm going to collab with him soon. We're going to review. I would love to collab with Kevin James. Kevin James hit me up. I know you watch POS, so you know.
I still.
Seriously, he has a YouTube channel. Check it out.
I believe that part, but then you went on to this next part, and I couldn't.
What you expect? We'll be at a convention, and Kevin James will come up to you and be like, "Here's Sashi," and give you a hug, and you'll be confused. I want this to happen now.
I don't know how much of this is.
Can we get Kevin James to hug Hirasashi? How much does that cost?
I'm gonna look up Kevin James on YouTube.
How much are going to be charged Kevin James?
All right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Another one from Edit Man. Are there any videos you wanted to do years ago, but have yet to do it because of time, or you may have forgot to do it, etc.?
Yes.
Literally dozens.
Yes.
Hundreds. So many.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, that TMNT video on every series so far, then I guess I'll have to do it when the 5th one comes out. But yeah, that one on literally the massive comprehension. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I didn't know when Rise was going to end because I said I'd do it when Rise ended. So sadly, there you go. So boom, all of them. Ugh.
I always wanted to make a song. Yeah, I'm taking it back to ponies because that's what I did. I always wanted to make a song for Twilight Sparkle because I made one for the rest of the main 6, but I just never did. I never made a Twilight
you gotta
song.
make one now. It'll be your best song.
Do it. Do it before G5.
People will be like, "Yo, that show ended a year ago." I'm like, I gotta do it.
Do it for you. Fuck
Do it
people.
for the 10th anniversary. It's in October.
Yeah.
Oh God. Don't give me an actual reason to do
That's a reason.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Don't do that.
Like, I'm planning on making a music video for that.
I should make a Twilight
live action music video. You're gonna.
Though I am probably gonna use
now-
some footage
now
from
I'm not
racist
interested anymore.
vlogs.
I made a song for Apple Core. Twilight can't even get a song.
I literally have hundreds of ideas that I've never gotten around to. There's not enough time.
Me and Tabor have a whole Google Doc full of videos that we planned out and never get around to doing.
Oh, I've got a lot too.
No, I've got more.
See, the thing is, like, Jim makes the most videos out of all of us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do I? I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
And he's got a kid, so he's putting us to shame.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but I mean, I come up with a lot of them, but then it's also
Jim, are you going to?
but then it's also like new stuff happens, and then I come up with something and then it goes on the back burner. But sometimes I don't know. I also
Jim,
like have seen a lot of movies, so there's like a million ones that you're like, oh, but I really like to do that one.
At the ripe old age of 96, you're going to be on your deathbed. And you're gonna be like, Sophie, come closer. No, to your granddaughter. You'll be like, come closer, and you'll give him a flash drive with all your video ideas and go, carry on the family legacy. Hey.
No, he'll
be like, flash drives aren't a thing
like,
anymore.
Come closer, come closer, and you like hand him like your tiny little nano cam. You're like, hey guys, what's up? It's Jim. Hey, you talking about my EKG meter?
See, my real idea was I'd film something, I'd put it, I said that was salty on Twitter, I'd put it on a USB drive, put it in a safe deposit box, and no one would know about this video until like months after I was dead. They'd be like, what the fuck? This guy's still doing it? I expect in like 20 years I'll see Saber somewhere and I'll be like, yo bro, you don't make videos anymore? What's up with that? And you'll be like, Jim, I just can't hack it anymore. I'm too tired. Oh, I can't see.
Furry?
My
haven't heard
friend,
that name in a long time.
In a similar vein, my friend Give and Take, he did this video series called What's on My Desk, and in one day, like 5 years ago, he recorded a video for every object on his desk and has them upload once a year. So every year for the next like 15 years, there's going to be another video in this series of What's on My Desk.
Wow.
And they've been coming out every year. It's
do
fucking
that?
funny. He made it happen.
Wow.
The channel's dead. He doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but every year that still comes up.
Wow. Respect.
It's pretty dope.
Respect.
Next thing here, Asaya? I'm not sure how to say your name. Garza had a super chat here, but message redacted. But I can actually see it on Streamlabs. So let's see. Are you familiar with the prehistoric animal games such as Prehistoric Kingdom, Saurian, and Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey? If not, feel free to check them out on Steam. I actually am aware of all of those, and all of those are on my wish list. I'm very interested in Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey because it's like you're playing as the what is it? The less evolved like versions of humans. It looks really interesting.
I didn't know they put me in a video game. Low-hanging fruit, but I took it anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. We got a few here in a row from Editman. What are the worst lines you've heard in movies, shows, etc.? Mine is, you don't have a Facebook or Twitter, you don't exist, from Unforgettable from 2017.
You breathing is a gift to me. That was from fucking Twilight. That was the stupidest shit ever. I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Oh my god.
See, the worst line?
I mean, from Batman.
What's that line in X-Men where Storm's like, you know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Everything else. That's like the worst line.
Really fucking
bear.
bad.
You know what's so funny is like she was using an accent in that movie, and then the second movie it disappears, and then like it was just like, oh my god. So
You know, in the speaking of frogs, I don't like in the Princess and the Frog when Tiana's like, "It's not slime, it's mucus," and I'm like,
You don't like that part's awesome.
I mean, like, what is it? Is it
I watch
Batman?
Princess and the Frog like once a week because my daughter loves it. So.
it's a good movie.
What's the third
It-
in that trilogy?
It's
I forget. The one with Bane in it. But it's like,
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, Dark Knight
yeah,
Rises.
right. It's like,
Yeah.
you're a big guy for you. Like what?
A big guy for you.
Like, that line every single time. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. It's so bad that it got memed on.
Yeah.
For you.
With X-Men, that reminds me. I'm not sure if it's a bad line, but it's just funny because like when it's like, you mean we can be cured? It's like we don't need to be cured. It's like
Oh yeah,
I kill people when I touch them.
yeah, like fucking Rogue.
Yeah. Like of course, Storm doesn't want to be cured.
Yeah, like Storm is fucking great. Like freaking Wolverine's power is great. Like all the other people is just like, dude, I literally am made of spikes. All right, I'm fucking spikes. All right, look at me.
I'm really tired of condoms, so yeah.
Speaking of bad, since someone brought up Linkart in the chat, one of the I am a man is like, it makes no sense. I don't understand why he did that, but it is amazing, and it is that
fucking meme line. I'm a man. Oh, that.
Yeah.
That's the best line read of all time.
Ooh, some people said with Rise of the Skywalker, it's like I am Rey Skywalker. It's like they were trying to do I am Iron Man, and that
So
it was
dumb.
like,
Fuck that movie.
I am all the Jedi.
yeah.
Which made
Yeah,
no sense.
it was a bad line.
That was a terrible movie.
I wish you'd just been like, I am Ray Windu, and I'd be like, I knew it.
Edit Man asking favorite restaurants to go to for breakfast.
Trick question. Quarantine. Got ya.
Yeah.
The Popo out in disguise trying to get us.
I saw that.
I don't typically. I just
Actually,
make my breakfast.
I don't eat out for breakfast a lot, but a good deli bacon, egg, and cheese is amazing. So I'll
Yeah,
go with
like
that.
if I recall, like a lot of local places where my mom lived, when I was living with her, a lot of any kind of local place usually has some good breakfast.
True
Like,
that.
like not
true
a lot,
that.
not like a chain restaurant or anything, but just like a local restaurant.
Yeah, there's some local places here that are good. Usually I don't have breakfast though. I'll just have a coffee and that's it.
Yeah, I legit cannot think of the last time I ate breakfast at a restaurant.
Yeah, unless it was at a convention.
Conventions, I usually eat them at like the hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do we? Yeah, that one place that was in the
MomoCon.
No, Cider Fest. It was like Saber Laura, and I got up early to go.
That was
there.
the last time I ate breakfast. Never have since.
Saber, you remember the name of that place where you, Laura, and I went to go get breakfast because everyone else was asleep?
I don't recall. It was wonderful.
It
It
was really nice.
it felt like the adults went out to go eat, and it was nice. We were
Like,
talking about-
that's not even a joke. Like, nothing against you guys at all, but there was just something that was just so. It was like I'm up before everyone else because I'm responsible, and you're having.
Wait, was that Milwaukee last year?
I think it was last year. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, Hero, how's your stock portfolio? And it's like, this is nice. And Jackson Paley like back in there.
I was working out, bitch.
Yeah, and I was in my bedroom doing something else. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm right.
I mean, unironically, if Hero said, "Yeah, I have a stock portfolio," I'd believe it.
I mean, I literally do.
Yeah, see, that's what a fucking surprise. He's got a stock portfolio, of course. Some of us
Open
just
it
have
and
our
you're
shit
like, wait a
together.
minute. These are just newspaper clippings of old Marmaduke comics.
Another one from Editman asking favorite games from the PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii era.
That's a question I'm not ready to answer. That's fine.
I think that's the last generation that I like really had a lot of games.
Devil May Cry 4, Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising.
Wait, Bayonetta, what?
What?
I got a few here.
No.
Let's see.
I didn't play it until like last year.
Okay. I mean, like, Bayonetta is great, except for the quick time events. That needs to go.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They're terrible.
Let's see. I got the Galaxy games. No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Those games except for me. Like, why?
The Endless Ocean games, which there will never be another one. So I love them.
I guess
higher chance of being a new Endless Ocean than a new F-Zero. So at least you have that.
I highly doubt that.
No, I don't know. Man. It's been a hot minute.
F-Zero, what, 16 years now since the last one.
Was GX in 2004? I feel like it was earlier than that.
I forget what the name
I think
of the last one
2004,
was.
yeah.
But 2004 is the last one, and it was only in Japan.
Oh, well then.
Oh, the last one, yeah.
Cringe, bro.
2004. Release one. Holy shit. Favorite
They haven't
game
figured out a way to ruin the controls yet.
Oh yeah, one game that I did play a lot of the series was like the Rock Band series. I played it a lot during that generation.
PlayStation 3 game. Why am I looking this up? Because it's gonna give me a bunch of like
things
really
that you're like, eh.
Yeah, my tastes. How do you say this without sounding so condescending and so?
Just be
My taste is a lot
Just
more
do it in
nuanced
freaking
than the
creme brulee.
average gamer.
Is super niche. Like it
Was Tales of Vesperia 7th generation?
Yes,
game?
and I played it on Xbox 360. That is a fantastic Tales game. Persona 5 is.
I mean, it's
technically. I get it. Play Persona
It's on the
5.
PS3.
Ninja Gaiden 2, all good
Ninja
choices.
Gaiden, great. That's a
Arkham
really
series
fun
was great.
Arkham was really good.
Yeah, so there you go.
Tom, did you say the Mass Effect series?
No, but I should because that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, because I remember like when we first like started talking, you said like you loved the Mass Effect series.
I did. I played those on PC though, so they didn't click for me for some reason when he said PS3. But yeah.
What was on the Wii? What games were on the Wii? I don't even know anymore.
The ones I just showed.
Wii Sports, baby.
Wow, I don't like really almost any of these. Hey, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. There you go.
That's Wii U.
You are right. I didn't see the U.
Also a very underrated game on the Wii is Fragile Dreams.
Ain't nobody heard of that game.
I know.
What is that?
It's a very niche game. You might actually like it.
I'm stupid. I love Twilight Princess. It's my favorite Zelda game.
It's great.
There you go.
And let's see. Editman also saying best and worst moments of E3. He says, "Oops, I meant."
Deus Ex Mankind Divided, or not Mankind Divided. Human Revolution, fucking amazing. 10 out of 10. Love it.
Says, and also he says, "Oops, best worst moments of E3 of all time you've seen or heard." The infamous E3 2008 for Nintendo. I saw that live on G4 TV, and yeah, that was something.
Coming back, baby. G4's coming back.
Yeah, it is. That was actually going to be a topic, but I didn't go over video game stuff.
Just forget about it.
I can't wait for that to fail within a year.
Oh,
yeah. Great.
Listening to Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb talk about Beatmania made me want to like rip my computer in half, honestly. I was like, shut up. No, whatever.
Sounds amazing.
But best and worst moments from E3 of all time?
It's Ridge Racer.
Yeah.
Ridge Racer.
Like those two conferences are like the most legendary. Are the E3 2006 conference for Sony and the 2008 conference for Nintendo. Because
Ubisoft,
they were just like legendarily
Ubisoft
bad.
In general.
Yeah, Ubisoft in general is always weird and crunchy.
Not good. Just hella bad. Oh man, good moments of E3. That's gonna stump me for a bit. Devil May Cry 5 being announced was pretty fucking hype. That was a good E3 moment.
Yeah, what was it? E3 1995? Granted, I wasn't watching back then, but that was when the Sega Saturn and PlayStation 1 were announced. Yeah. Sega Saturn was like too expensive, and then Sony came out and they were just like, well, $299. Like $299.
Yeah, because the Saturn was going to be $399.
$399, right? Yeah. And it was also releasing
that day.
With ED Games,
and that was before like the internet was mainstream. So, like, yeah.
Imagine how legendary that would be if it happened like today. Like, it'd be impossible. Like, imagine tomorrow, like the state of play. It's like PS5 is out right now.
Right. We're like, bro, no, I can't. But yeah, like EB Games got mad, right? Because they were like, you didn't tell us that.
Yeah, the retailers were furious.
Yeah.
I have a dumb question for you all, actually. Two gamers out there. Do you think that Microsoft and Sony are a bit hesitant to release right now? I mean, it sounds like they have to at this point, but it's like the economy is doing so bad and the average Joe doesn't have as much money in their pocket.
Honestly, I mean, all the reports I've seen is that video game sales are the highest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Year over year this year.
Like, even retro prices are like ridiculous right now because people keep buying them to high prices.
So
I think the reason they're not releasing, like, if
they want to undercut the other.
Yeah, if you're talking about price, yeah, they're trying to.
I mean, the last like 2 console generations have been decided on price alone.
Yeah.
I like what Viva said, where she's like, Microsoft's gonna be like, $5.
And both companies are releasing like 2 different versions of their consoles. So like just today or yesterday, like it was the leak for the Xbox Series S on the controller that somebody found. So
I can't wait for like the both of the systems that are gonna be on the shelves at like Walmart and still not have a price.
Right.
It was like
the real life version of Amazon.
Price and cart.
Price. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, cringe.
You gotta tell people at some point. Like...
Yeah. Okay, from Enigma Prince. Since Jim is a dad among us, what dad archetype which each of you think you would be? Also, Paleo, sending positive vibes towards you and hope you know that I got your back as well as the others. Well, thank you.
Like, what type of dad will we be?
Yeah, what kind of dad archetype?
Dude, I tell dad puns every freaking day.
I'm not a dad at all. I'm the irresponsible uncle. That's my archetype. Absolutely.
Yeah, Jack's Blade already is a dad pun. So that's already happening. He doesn't need to be. He out dad puns me, and I'm the dad, and he's. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing. He's really good at dad puns.
I would just be that like every time, but then I would like train my kid, like, get up, boy, we're going to train. No, Dad, I don't feel like, too bad. You need to learn this so you don't be weak in life. So come on, let's do this. And then there we go. Every day.
I'm looking at the different types of dads because I don't know what they are.
I don't know. See, I think I'm just chill, and then I'm like, okay, we have to do this, but I don't know.
Here we go. I am the geek dad. There we go. That is what I will be. I don't know.
I guess.
I'm just me, dad. I don't know.
Emo.
What would Saber be? I don't know.
I'd be the loving advice dad who probably is like, all right, guys, let's rock and roll. You know, trying to herd cats, make sure my boys and my girls are doing well, that they're healthy and happy. And
you have boys and girls. You have 4 at least. That's amazing.
I love my kids.
I'm sure Saber will go like, let's rock and roll. And they're like, Dad, I don't even know what that is.
Rock and roll is.
Yeah, let's dub it.
I guess I actually fall under this one. The handyman dad, the dad that knows how to fix everything. That's just kind of something I do. So there you go. The handyman dad.
You fixed your car because you didn't even take it to like.
I'm not paying so much money when I could just buy the part, look up a YouTube video, and fix it myself. It's so much extra money. Like, why would you do that?
When me and Saber, like, when my car got stuck in January because of the friggin' terminals on the battery, like, we were like, trying to fix it. Like, no, we gotta take this to the mechanic.
No, that was a point where it's like it's beyond us.
Yeah.
No. It is very like it's important to know when things are beyond you. Definitely. Like there are some parts of the car where it's like basically take apart your entire car.
Yeah, because for what I had to do is like, oh, you got to cut this wire down to a certain phase. I was like, I'm not comfortable doing that.
Right. You don't want to do something stupid and make it worse.
Yeah.
Something like hey, lift up the seat and then unscrew this, put this in, and then put the seat back. I'm like, look, I can do that myself. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. You gotta do your due diligence.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God,
guess that's how some people feel about like fixing like a computer or opening up a laptop, where it's like this is
It's
easy.
me.
Yeah.
when I was buying my house, they had like a meeting where it's like, here, you already have your very expensive like loan, like mortgage to pay, but like add on more stuff to your house. You can check off what you want to add, and I am pretty sure I cheaped out most of anyone. But because I only got some toilets and wiring for ceiling fans. But they wanted $2,000 to install a refrigerator. And I was like, what refrigerator is it? I was like, okay, nope, I'm not paying $2,000 extra. I found the refrigerator at Lowe's for $700. And then we just moved it, my family and me. I was like, cool, thanks for saving me $1,300. Like,
You're like 2,000. Damn. That's a lot for a fridge and that comes with the house. That's weird.
Right.
Labor for $1,300? Absolutely the hell
Damn.
not.
Like yeah, like that whole kitchen set that we got for the house here back in November, like only cost like $1,000 more than that for all of the appliances and installation.
The hill I'll die on is learn to do things yourself because it's hilariously cheaper, honestly.
Oh, and it's the one thing people don't tell you about that when you're younger is it's a lot easier to figure out how to do it yourself than it is to stress about it. So there's a lot of times I'll be like, let me just try to figure this out, and 80% of the time I figured out. The other 20% I either screw it up and go, I think we have to buy a new one. But other than that.
But you're still net saving money easily.
Right.
So.
It's already broken, so like you're gonna have to get another one anyway.
Real talk, just buy a good set of tools.
Honestly,
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh God, no! It actually is turning into like a dad chat.
This is just the DOS podcast.
Hirosaki is a successful homeowner with advice to pass on to the next generation.
The DOS podcast, the dads of shit.
The dad shit.
Why not?
Okay.
There you go.
Moving on to super chats. Another one from Austin here asking Jim and Jax, when the Saddle Rash review?
Jim, let's do it. Let's do it.
Should do it soon.
Yeah, we actually should. Let's do it.
Have you watched Saddle Rash?
The main reason we delay is the world isn't ready.
The world is not ready. No, we'll do it once the vaccine's out.
Trump has actually asked us numerous times to delay it, so it's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
How many episodes is it again?
It's only one episode.
I think it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 20-minute one episode that no one's watched. Go watch Saddle Rash, people.
The problem is no matter how much research I do, Jax will still know more. So.
Yes. So this came on exactly 11 p.m. when I was in 5th grade. Fucking cartoon.
It was March the 7th. I just came. This kid.
I just came home late at night. Put on my adult.
Kid made fun of me for liking Dragon Ball. I punched him in the face. I had to go home early. Anyway.
Yeah. That would have solved a lot of problems.
Edit Man, again, with a super chat, says, aren't YouTube sponsors basically product placements like what popular movies like the live-action Alvin and Chipmunks, Smurfs, Garfield, etc.?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or
like with Sonic, where it had the Olive Garden thing.
They say, aren't YouTube sponsorships just the equivalent of product placement in movie? And it's true. It's the exact same idea.
Who said that?
Edit Man?
Yeah, Edit Man. Don't fuck with our money, son. Come on.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bruh?
I ain't never got a sponsorship, and I never will, so...
I mean, I don't either.
Not because I have any
either,
sort of ethical standards, because nobody will give me a shot. So
I don't either, but indirectly it works out for me. So don't mess with my shit, man. Come on.
Spacey Soda.
Raid Shadow Legends is great, by the way. It's wonderful. Everyone download it.
Spacey Soda with $2 super chat saying pain. Okay.
fair.
I feel it.
Hmm?
I feel it. Pain.
Yeah.
Without love.
There's a super chat.
Can't get
The
enough.
super chat from Missy. Thank you again. Mandela Butterfly asking good night. Favorite Western movie or TV series? I'm not sure if they mean like the genre or Western animated, because they could
Just do.
they
I
could
think-
mean
no,
both. Yeah.
I think they mean cowboys.
They probably
Yeah.
Cowboys and
Favorite
Mimosa.
Western? I guess I could say Rango.
Rango
Yeah.
is God. I mean, the good, the bad,
Rango
and the
was
ugly
the
is
first
my
one that
favorite.
came to mind. Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the ugly is my favorite. By a long shot.
I also really
I'm
like
gonna
the
go with the good, the bad,
Unforgiven.
and the ugly. The good, bad, the ugly, the Searchers, maybe My
Fistful of
Darling
Silver,
Clementine's
or
up
Fistful
there.
of Dollars.
Fistful of Dollars is up there too.
Oh,
the
there's
original
that-
Django.
There is the that one movie where like it's Clint Eastwood, but he's not
Unforgiven?
like the good guy. No.
Oh,
It's
you're
another
talking.
one
Oh,
where-
yeah. Something Jesse. Something. Was it? No.
Oh,
The outlaw Josie
movie.
Wales. That's not it either. It's not it. It's I forget the name of the movie, but it's one where like basically he goes to a town and the town is like, we're looking to get rid of these criminals. We need a sheriff, and he becomes
Pale
the sheriff.
Rider.
That's it. Yes, where like he basically runs the town and the town's corrupt, but he's like, "Fuck your town! I'm going to like squeeze you guys for everything you're worth."
Yeah,
It's great. I love it. What's up?
Okay,
It's a
cool.
good one.
Maybe
That's
just
what
kind
I
of
use.
like did. I'm like, oh, bye. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
It's good. It's
But yeah,
good. You see it land, you walk out.
I think my favorite live action Western might be Unforgiven. Hmm.
I watched a lot of live action westerns, but I do remember as a lad in high school / early college, I saw 310 to Yuma and liked that a lot. But I have no idea if I think the same thing now.
Cool.
That's all I got. Move on.
Ryan says Five Will Goes
Yeah, we
West.
stayed on the. Everyone got quiet.
Five
I
Will
was
Goes
like,
West.
wow,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of westerns. How about that?
Cowboys of Moo Mesa are getting.
Yeah, Cowboys and Mesa. Another TMNT knockoff like the Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs and Biker Mice from Mars, and they would always make references to the 80s show because what's fast about it. No, don't get me on my rant.
So many TMNT ripoffs.
They all had their favorite foods. This
Yeah,
is
they
funny
do.
because they didn't want to have pizza.
Let's see. Another one from Edit Man, asking favorite or least favorite Disney Channel / live action films.
Let me say go for a walk. You all keep talking.
All right.
Favorite Disney? What, my least favorite DCOM?
Yeah, or favorite or least.
I
favorite.
like the one with the boogeyman.
My
favorite
favorite. The one with the boogeyman. Which one is that? I don't
That was the one with the
remember.
black boogeyman. That's all I remember about it.
I don't think I remember that one.
I don't remember.
I didn't watch
never-
DComs.
See, I was.
Yeah.
I didn't
Or
really
Smart
either.
House was funny too.
I had like a serious like Berenstain debate. I might have been with you guys, like not remembering that decom was
Yes,
even
it
a
was
word.
the last.
yeah.
It
You
still
were, like,
feels
so
fake.
mad.
I was
Decom.
Wait, what does DCOM mean? I didn't watch
Disney
that.
Disney
Channel
Channel
original movie.
Yeah, see, I was doing a lot of fun things when these movies were on. So I didn't watch this.
I didn't even have an excuse. I apparently was just too stupid to remember that was being said on the
Yeah.
channel I was watching.
Did you check out the decom?
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the good part though. That's what really fucks with me. I just don't remember. I remember the original
you know-
Zoog Disney, but I don't remember decom.
Damn.
I watched. What was that one? Wish Upon a Star. I saw that one. That's like an early
Right.
one. I've seen that one.
What was the
I
one-
have a
Where-
three-way tie. I hate it when people don't choose a favorite, so I gotta pick one.
What was that one where Elijah? No, what's the guy? Ah, shit. Fuck. Not Elijah. Shit. No, there was one with Shia LaBeouf too. There was one. What was the one with Shia LaBeouf where he was like a mentally handicapped kid? You all remember that one?
I'm forgetting these movies now, I guess.
That's real
shit.
life.
Oh.
Like,
Leave
Oh,
that poor
no.
guy alone.
I think Xenon Girl of the 21st Century just barely went.
Oh god, that's like
What
the
is-
only one I remember with any like.
It was
I-
fun.
I just did not watch Disney Channel.
Mhm. Halloween Town
Yeah.
was the decom. Fuck, I watched all those decom.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I think probably my least favorite was Twitches. I did not like Twitches.
I don't remember what Twitches is.
Is it about
It's the one
witches?
with Tia and Tamara. Yes, it's the one where Tia and Tamara were witches.
I thought that was the Cheetah Girls. What was the
No,
Cheetah
Cheetah-
Girls?
Cheetah Girl. Oh my God, Cheetah Girls was Raven Simone. Some
Oh yeah.
people from TLC, maybe or no 3L.
No, 3LW.
Yeah, 3LW. There's like two of them within
Conversation
3LW.
is legitimately uncomfortable to me right now.
And I just straight up don't know who the last one was. But yeah,
It's Raven, Simone, and 3LW, I thought, right?
Oh, is it? What they're all 3LW?
I
Okay.
got my
I think it's
own
not two of them with 3LW and the last one wasn't. But maybe it was all 3LW. But yeah, they sang to solve problems, and it was actually kind of fun. I don't know.
What Twitches?
Wait,
No,
wait,
that's Cheetah.
wait! A word just came into my brain from back in the day. I want to remember if this is a real like decom or not.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Tsunami.
What's real?
That
Johnny
happened,
Tsunami?
right?
Was that
was
on
the-
something else?
That's the one.
Was it-
Yeah, that's the surfing dude, right?
Yeah, was that a decom or is that something
yeah,
else?
that's the decom. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I
What was
remember
Wendy
Johnny
Wu
Tsunami.
Warrior? Wendy Wu Homecoming.
Slip.
Wendy
That
Wu.
was fun.
Oh
I think it was
god,
Nick.
this
Nick
conversation.
Williams.
It's
Okay.
no. Can we? Oh god,
Oh, you guys are getting so up there.
things were packed away that I didn't need to think about anymore.
Oh god.
New current relevant information that I needed is slipping away to make room for Johnny Tsunami again.
Don't you just being yourself in the year 2020, and somebody just walks up and be like, "Hey, remember Butt Ugly Martians?" And you're like,
We
"I do
are
now,
the
and I'll
Martians."
never forget it again, I guess."
The butt ugly
I
Martian.
never forgot.
Somebody
What was that
walked up and
fucking
was like, "Hey,
baby,
remember-"
disgusting animated show with babies that like they like shit and puked everywhere or something that was on Fox Kids?
Yo, bro,
Game
don't
of
talk
Thrones?
about
Rivers
Rugrats like
Sumos?
that.
No,
I think I know what you're talking about.
What,
It was
Baby
like-
Geniuses?
Fox
no.
News.
It was like
Yes, that was it.
it was what?
No, he said Fox News. No.
Is it? It was like
No, it
Super
was-
Babies or something.
Something like that, and the animation was just like horrendous. It was like kind of almost good, but just like disgusting aesthetically.
Yeah,
Mega
I remember
Mega
Pan
Babies.
talking about it in a video.
It might be Mega
Babies.
sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's what it
real.
was.
Freaking yeah. Somebody just walks up to you and like, "Hey, remember Pelswick?" And you're like, "I didn't."
Yeah.
That was lost information,
Yeah,
corrupted data that you somehow just. Oh, anyway.
It's like someone like recovers a hard drive that's been dead for 15 years, and you're just like sipping through it, like, oh my god.
Legitimately though, like I've had my friend in high school that I don't talk to anymore. Not because I dislike her or anything, but it's just we lost touch. She gave me like a picture, like memory, some memorabilia to like remember our good times in high school. And I've like always had it on my ironing board, but I haven't looked at it since like high school. I just opened it up randomly, like legitimately no more than 3 weeks ago. And I was just reading it. I was like, these events did happen. I just, wow, would never have remembered. She's like, remember when you played your saxophone for that, for the class, for that one presentation? I was like, wow, I did do that. Damn. Forgotten knowledge entirely.
There's like compartments of your brain that are hidden away. It's just like, oh yeah, just say that word and it'll open up again. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, let's move on. There's still a lot more super chats we can got to get through.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
There was the one from Malik. Again, thank you and wish you luck. Zane Powers asking who won the war, AVGN or Nostalgia Critic? Probably AVGN. He won the war.
No,
Yeah,
the critic,
no.
the critic landed stamps.com as a sponsor. He won.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Are we talking
Irate
about
Gamer won.
the actual victory or the moral victory? Because AVGN clearly has the moral victory.
Yeah.
Wait. Jim, did you see the irate gamer one?
The Irate Gamer, everyone knows Irate Gamer won. Come on, guys. Let's be real.
Wow.
Irate Gamer wiped the floor with both of them.
Oh my
No,
god.
the real winner is Fred.
The real winner is Linkara. I won.
That's true. No, I guess AVGN won over Doug, although Doug controls the economy, so
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is better.
Strange world. we
Doug's
live
a total. AVGN isn't the total sellout that Nostalgia Critic is.
When did people stop calling him the nostalgia critic and just straight up just Doug?
It's
Oh,
when,
when that
it's
shit
when you lose
happened.
respect for somebody and you want to kind of like have some semblance of power over someone you've never met.
Oh, is that?
That's what's going to happen when we release respect for Saber. We'll just call him Steven.
Yeah.
Is that what
had respect to
wait,
begin
his
with.
name's-
Let's be real.
Hold on. His name's not Saber?
I know it's weird, right?
Isn't that
Weird,
right?
Tabor?
That's what happened to Raptor. Everyone calls him Aaron now.
You're gonna tell me
Yeah.
Paleo has like a different name than Paleo.
To
I
be
know.
fair,
Like his name is like Paleo's name is Josh or something. You know what I mean? Like
Can you
Oh my
imagine?
god, what? Could you imagine?
Josh
What a
went I
dork.
said at the following address. No.
Is Jim's actual name Jim?
See, I just beat everyone to the punch.
actually
and
my
then-
name
what are you
is
gonna call
Paleo.
me? Tom? Lol. Cute.
Is Jim?
Well,
This is what they're like. You ready for like Matt's dumb question? Get ready. Is Jim short for anything? Like the name Jim?
Jimothy.
Well, it's
Is
supposed
Timothy
it's
actually a name?
James.
it's technically short for James, but like literally no one has ever called me James. So yeah,
James,
pretty much my name.
thank you for joining us today,
just
James.
doesn't have the same ring to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is Timothy actually a name?
welcome to the.
I don't think Jimothy's
Oh,
a
that'll
real
be
name.
when I'm older.
Yeah.
When I'm older, and I'll make videos about what it
Once
was like
you're
being on
completely
YouTube.
gray, it'll be the James saga will start.
Hey, what's up? It's James, and now I'm going to talk about the time Sabersparks and I wrote what ruined Nickelodeon.
You should have done that.
40 years ago.
I could listen to an entire.
Before Saber died in World War III, he was a great man.
All right, next question. Austin asking, when will the blank check review happen? I think that's towards Jim.
David, he's been after me to do blank check because I talked about how creepy that movie is. Maybe one day. We'll
Oh,
see.
because of that
We'll see.
freaking end scene with the
The lady.
the lady and the kid. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I watched that recently.
He'll review blank check when you give him a blank check, so he can take that to the bank.
Thank you, Tommy
Make
Oliver.
it
Thank
into a
you.
bank check.
No,
Ooh,
your dad
look at
chat
that
is
here,
over,
Sasha.
hero.
Also, over here calling us our real names. I hate it.
Well, Andrew, first off, I think that we should.
You can't. It sounds like I know even you are like that sounds weird. Like
It does. It really
Yeah.
does. Oh god.
From Blocky Oxwinkle again. What's everyone's favorite Kevin James video?
Kevin James.
well, the
I
movie-
like the one where he showed up to the racetrack for AC Race Fest and drove on his Segway as the inaugural drive around the track before the race cars. AC Race
that really
Fest.
happen?
Yes, it's on his channel. He got to see Kevin James as Paul Blart race around a racetrack on a Segway, and it's goddamn unique. I've seen it. I'm dead serious. I'll look it up.
I don't think I've ever watched anything with Kevin James in it, and ever for a single frame even felt anything other than like emptiness. So
subscribe to his
Yes.
channel. There's this great one. There's so many. It's all about the futility of the male ego. That's all his skits are about.
Oh!
It's amazing.
Kevin James. Oh, I've been thinking like of
What?
Kevin Smith this entire time. I don't know why. Like, I kept thinking of Kevin Smith this entire fucking time. I was like, what are you talking about, Kevin Smith? What the fuck are you talking
How,
about?
how dare you insult Kevin James?
Oh god.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
We got Stacy Garvin asking, has Jack seen the newest Death Battle?
Yeah, I did. And I'll give him that. The scaling was right, but Sailor Moon still busted. Not Sailor Galaxia, but Sailor Moon still insanely OP. And what's funny is like my friend, like after that death battle came out, he reread like 2,800 chapters of fucking manga within like, he's like, I was like, how fucking fast did you go through it? And it's just like, dude, I can read like this many words per minute, some shit. I'm like, okay, whatever.
There's drawings there.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, yeah, I guess he was just looking for facts, and he was just like, yeah, they got this right, but they got this wrong. And I was like, okay, valid.
That must be the worst feeling ever as like a manga writer. It's like you're like somebody just read through for the facts. It's like, do you understand how long those drawings?
I'm not looking at the pictures. I don't give a fuck. I just want to read. It's like that fucking information. Who was that guy from Owl House with the eye? Just fucking.
Oh yeah. Ryan Walterson asking about the Patrick Show. They said it's going to be a Larry Sander type show, type series, where it's about Patrick hosting a talk show. Thoughts?
It sounds so niche.
It sounds even worse. Honestly,
it sounds worse.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Huh.
It's just like, okay,
don't
Patrick can't carry a show. Let's make him the host of a show.
Yeah, hey, SpongeBob. Come on, I got this in here. Well, my first guest is Jimmy Kimmel.
Wait, what's up, Jim?
Yeah, what were we saying, Jim?
I think, I mean, I'm still like, I don't think it will be great, but I'll at least check out one episode. I'll put it that way. With that concept, because that's at least like, they could barely have it be about Patrick and be about whoever created this own bullshit show, which could be something. I don't know, but we'll see.
Right.
I'm still like
it could be like Kablam with Patrick.
Because
Oh,
look,
yeah.
if we were doing this podcast and it was 1981, we'd be like, Muppet Babies, Jim Henson is sold out, you guys. I'm not watching that crap. So
I guess my only issue is that when the creator of the show was like vehemently against doing this with his characters, and then as soon as he's dead, it's like, let's do exactly what he said not to. I have like an ethical issue with even consuming the product. Feels gross.
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't feel gross. I'm just saying I'll watch it.
From
I got nothing.
From Wolfman98, I'm going to be started college in September 21st. Might not be able to catch future episodes, and wish me luck. Yeah, good luck in college.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Get them A's.
Austin, with the last super chat here, says, why is season 1 and 2 of 12 Ounce the best show? Well, why is
That's awesome.
Yeah, 12 Ounce Mouse, the first episode. Fucking great with that shark boss motherfucker. I rewatched that shit so much. Almost as much I rewatched.
I just rewatched 1 and 2. I'm going to start 3 soon. I like 12 Ounce Mouse. I don't know, just because it's so surreal and weird. I know most people hate it, but I like 12 Ounce
Remember
Mouse.
Perfect Tear Forever?
Yeah.
I barely do, but that's old school adult. That's Adult Swim when you'd be like, do you watch Adult Swim? And they're like, yeah, I watch Family Guy and Futurama. And they're like, no, after that. And like, oh no, I don't do that.
No, I go to bed.
No, I don't know what that is. Ugh.
I'm having like my brain won't load. Was there ever anime on Adult Swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Cowboy Bebop?
On Saturday it was anime, and then Sunday it was comedy.
Yeah.
Bro, are you saying Squidbillies isn't anime?
Oh shit. No!